Boy, Young Jizzle, nigga, y'all know what it is, man. DJ Delz.
Peace, man. What's up, y'all? This is Common, right now you checking out DJ Delz. Stay in tune with him, all right?
DJ Delz, absolutely wonderful.
What it do, what it does, the kid, Mr. R.I.P. himself, Low Soul Case, you ain't no so rocking with DJ Delz.
And with it, y'all, it's your boy, Neighborhood Nip. Big shout out to my homeboy, DJ Delz.
Here we go. We are live. We are live and direct. It's your boy DJ Delz. We up in here, and man, I have got to say, today's going to be a very interesting show. We're going to talk about a whole lot. We're definitely going to talk about Warren Lotas. This is his new shoe. We talked about it yesterday, but yesterday was like such a kick-ass stream. You've got to watch the whole stream from yesterday. We went through people's sneaker collections. We had 3 different people cam up, show their sneaker collection. It was so dope. Shout out to everyone in the chat. P. Will right off the bat says those are trash. He says, I wouldn't even pay $100 for those. JJ, he says he's got some nerves. J. Lou, what it do? J. Lou 22 in the building. He says, what up, homie DJ Delz? What's up to everyone up in here? What's good, Jesus? He says, yes. So he says right off the bat, let's put this image up there right off the bat. He says, L, laugh my ass off. He says, not the simple industry joints. Disappointed in Bull and Tony for that. I was a little surprised about this. I know I've had a history with them, good and bad. I'm going to stay very unbiased. But I want to stay very unbiased with this and let you guys speak. And we're going to dig into this a little bit later in the show. So hit the thumbs up button, please. Show that love and hit the thumbs up button. We will dig into that. Make sure to thumbs up the video, share it. And we're going to first talk about Warren Lotas. So we digged into it a little bit. Basically, what's up, my guy Jordan up in here? Salute to Jordan. Salute to everyone in here. Salute to the chat. He says his new shoe looks like creative recreation sneakers. You know what? I did think that a little bit too myself. So that isn't an Air Force One. See, people keep wanting to go back to this. I seen a chat last night with Zaya, and you know, I gotta say, man, I feel like people pick and choose who they give a pass to with this kind of situation. You know, we see other people doing these kind of things. Look, like this, we were laughing at it, calling the Raging Bulls. We got this. I mean, there's tons of them out there. And then we have this. I really want to try to focus, honestly, on Warren first. But I honestly look at the shoe that was put out there yesterday, and I see an Air Force One. The midsole looks the same, except the fact it doesn't have air on it. The lettering looks like the up-tempo Moors, except it says simple instead of air. The back heel looks to be very similar. The toe looks to be, I mean, it looks basically like an Air Force One, in my humble opinion. But, you know, everyone has their own opinion, and I'm not trying to come in here hating, but I was a little surprised that they're going this route. I heard that they would be. I said something weeks ago that, you know, I kept hearing that a YouTube creator, a couple of them would be possibly dipping their toe in the water. And when we were talking about the Warren situation, and it has come to the light we see here. You know, you rock what you like, right? That's the way I feel at the end of the day. Are they floating in dangerous waters after seeing what has gone on with this guy right here? Is this a smart move on them? That's a question. You know, you see this whole situation going back. Let me get this out of here too. This right here. Don't forget we have super chat too. And what's up, Fresh Kicks? Fresh Kicks, if you'd like to come up and speak your mind, please do so. There's a link. You could click the link and go right from your phone. It's just like IG. Anyone wants to cam up, speak their mind, show off some kicks, please do so. And once again, let's hit the thumbs up button. The more thumbs ups, the more they recommend this. He says, what the F is wrong with Lotas? He says he half-assed the shoe to keep coming with some cash of the sales, but you can't half-ass a shoe because this is what you get. Caca. Okay. Let's get to his shoe. So he said on his Instagram, excuse me, he said that the shoe is not coming out. And let's actually go to his Instagram because I want to get on his Instagram so that that you could see what he has posted. So let's see, Warren Lotas. Okay, let me share screen this. Bear with me real quickly. Let's get this image out of here. We'll share screen really quickly. Bang, bang. And so he posted this yesterday explaining that this is the chainsaw colorway. This will be the replacement shoe for the pigeons or the Chen class joints, okay? So this is what you will get, or you can get your money back. He gave you those options for this shoe. And some people think it's dope. Some people think it's trash. Look, we have Fresh Kicks in here. It's still a dunk silhouette, though. Creative, let me say that again. Create your own shoe. It looks like a dunk, many are saying. And I have conveniently a pair of dunks right here. So, what I see is basically the same silhouette, except he added a patch over here, right? He added a patch over here, and he has, this Grim Reaper look. And then if you look right around this area on his shoe, it's like a sickle, from the Grim Reaper. He has that going over there. Some people think it's corny. Some people think it's cool. I mean, to be honest with you, look, if you like the shoe, you like the shoe. And you read my mind. You have ESP, Willie. We see these Walmart shoes and one Shack. You see, when you cross the mall, there's always usually a JCPenney. You cross the mall, you see these kind of shoes that reminisce of Jordans and all types of sneakers, right? See, he says right there, uses the exact sole. Okay. And pulling up this image right here, he actually shared an image of the sole, which I don't think anyone has posted on YouTube yet, along with this other colorway. You see, you have the sickle, whatever it's called. You have that like blade with the stick, and then you have the that image of the Reaper's face. It looks kind of like a skull. You have that where it looks very reminiscent to when you see here, right? You got that here with like it's very, very reminiscent still. So my question is for this stream, is this guy crazy? Is he smart that he's still continuing on? How do you all feel about his moves? Do you think that that this is not a wise move for him? Like, because I personally think, fall back. You know what I mean? Come out with something that doesn't look anything like a Nike shoe. Because, some may disagree, but I really look at this silhouette and I think of that silhouette. It's pretty damn close to it, You see on the outsole, he has it where, it's really the same. Look, even how it rises up. See, it rises, dips down, rises, dips down, rises. I mean, there's so much similarity, except, you know, where it goes upward toward the back here. You see, goes upward like on his shoe, and then you have that image there. You know, I'm all about people being creative, people getting $1, but sometimes you got to learn to chill. You know, I think I mean, hey, listen, he's a grown ass man. He's not a child, so he knows what he's doing. But I think he's swimming in dangerous territories. He says the design doesn't look good. It's very boring. And I think a lot of people are going to be trying to get their money back. I really think so. There are some people that I have spoke to that say, listen, we think that these shoes are going to be collector's items, which will end up being worth some money in the long run. He says on this post, he says, this is the clean slate. Due to the overwhelming support and positivity on my last post, I want to give everyone a small peek of the future of WL footwear. Now, do I think that he could get away with this? I think so, man. I think he could get away with this because we see AF1. We see the Shaq shoes out there. So they don't have the swoosh branding on there. So I think he will be able to get away with this. What do you guys think? You guys think he will be able to get away with this? Let me know. And yes, exactly. Like, look at this. I'm very prepped for today's show. I'm very prepped for today's show. You see, look at this right here. I mean, it looks like a damn Air Force One. The midsole looks the same, except it says Bape. You know, you got the star vibe going with the lightning bolt connected to the star. You got the swoosh instead. The back is the same. The toe is the same. And it's a good segue also to this that we just seen from Tony and Bull. You know, I want to be really unbiased with this because I don't want people to say, Delz, you're being an effing hater. Would you leave them alone? No, I'm just reporting what's going on in sneakers. We've been doing that since the Corona hit. We go live. We talk about what's going on in sneakers. So I'm very surprised that they went this route, because I feel like they're doing good. They're doing really good. I don't think this was necessary for them to do, but that's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone has theirs. I feel like they're doing really well for themselves, and this is really risky. How do you guys feel about this? Now, I watched a live chat last night on Zaya's joint, and he had a pretty full panel on there, and it seemed like a lot of the people were basically saying, nah, this really doesn't look like an Air Force One. And I'm thinking to myself, I think people are just stroking him because he's on the stream. Excuse me. Because I don't mean to cap on people. There was this lady on there last night. I forgot her name. I've seen her once before. She seems very nice. And I'm not in any way saying anything like where I don't like her. She seems like a very smart girl. But she even said that this reminds her more of the Stan Smith. And I almost had a heart attack when I heard that, because I didn't expect her to say that, because I've heard her on Henry's stream, and she seemed very bright. And I still think she's pretty bright. But I think that when you have the person on there, it's hard to really be honest. Am I crazy that I think these look very similar to Air Force Ones? That's a question I want to ask you guys. Am I hating right now that I think that these look similar to Air Force Ones? I want to just explain to you why I think they do look like Air Force Ones. And I want you all to tell me, do they look like Air Force Ones, or they do not look like Air Force Ones? I want to know how you all feel about this. So let's break this down, why I feel it. First of all, pause. First of all, you have the midsole. Look at the midsole. Then look at this midsole. The same line where the air is that goes there looks very similar, the midsole, to me, right? Okay. Then we got the toe. Look at the toe on this shoe, the Air Force One. Look at the toe on this one. Looks pretty similar, no? Even the double stitching is the same on them. Okay? What do we got next? The back end. Okay? The booty right there. We got the back of these. Then we got the back of these. Okay? We have the laces, by the laces, the eye stay. Looks pretty similar to me. Okay? And then we have this lettering, which looks pretty similar to the up-tempo. So all I see is a lot of Nike stuff going on. When I see this, I honestly feel like people that aren't big sneakerheads are going to look at this and say, oh, this is a new Nike sneaker. That aren't into diehard sneakerheads, they're saying, oh, that's kind of cool. It says simple on it, you know? That's what, like, I'm not making fun of sample. I'm just saying, like, an average person that maybe buys a pair of shoes twice a year may be like, oh, cool, it says sample, or, you know, something like that. You know what I'm saying? This is a dope Air Force One. Or am I tripping? Am I hating? Am I being a hater? By the way, make sure you follow my Twitter at DJ Delz. We post tons of great deals. Let me know how you feel. I do really want to know. He said, this Tony's brand, he needs to be sued. Shake my head. No creativity. Okay. It looks like people are rushing their success to put out a Nike silhouette instead of waiting for the nod from Nike and getting the collab. Kind of sabotages yourself from ever getting the call. I'm reading backwards. Let me go up a little bit. Let's see. Mario says, I'm not mad at Tony and Bull, but the design isn't it. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not dissing them at all. I think they look cool. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. Would I even wear these? Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. If they're like, yo, Delz, we want to send you a pair to wear, I'll wear them. I'll review them. Will they send me a pair? I highly doubt that. Will I come out of my pocket and buy it? No, because I prefer to wear an Air Force One. You know, I'm not like diehard fans of them, but if you're a diehard fan of them, then I can understand you wanting to purchase this. That's just my honest opinion. He says, Tony Lotas, you know, he says, I'm not going to knock them at all, but the design is not original. 100. People need to be creative in their own idea. And I agree. I do agree. And I feel like they're kind of just jumping on the bandwagon. And as I said, I'm a little surprised because they seem to be very successful. But listen, this may be like how we were surprised that, and I'm not comparing these guys to Jeff Staple, because Jeff Staple is like up here and they're down here. You know what I'm saying? In comparison, I mean, they should know that. Jeff Staple has done a lot more than these guys have done. And I'm not saying they haven't done nothing. All right. Or else I wouldn't even be speaking about this, to be honest with you. I wouldn't even be speaking about this. I feel like I know more about those guys than Warren Lotas. So why would I not speak about this today? So it's not me trying to cap at them, diss them, cap that stream. Like Zaya was really like, Zaya's wearing the knockoffs and all of that. So like, I could see him seeing this and being, hell yeah, these are dope. I have no problem with that at all. Like people liking these shoes at all. But I just can't understand how people could say that this does not remind them of an Air Force One at all. He says that's an Air Force One. You know, like that's the thing. I can't understand that. They need to show the sole. Okay. Says they look too similar to Air Force Ones. It's not original. He says custom with eyes and dead. I don't know exactly what that means, but I want to dig into that too. Customs. What is a custom? What is not a custom? We will dig into that. He says for $300, get the fuck out of here. I think he's talking about that other thing. I don't know how much these are going for. Lotus are 100% trash. He says, no, you're not hating. They look exactly like Air Force Ones except the tongue in the back. No effort. Okay. He says fake cactus plant flea market Air Force Ones. It's not even the shoe itself. They took the CPFM lettering from their Air Force One collaboration and replaced it with this SMPL, Sam's number of lettering too. Okay, that's something that you brought to my attention. I didn't realize, and now I see what you're saying. He says, my BM son said They are foofies. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button if you're enjoying this, please. More thumbs up, some more people we get in here, the more people talking about this. Let's do it, baby. Let's get these thumbs ups up. Let's get it to at least 50 right now, please. So Marty R says, it's an Air Force One silhouette with the up-tempo lettering, nothing original. Yes, that's what I see too, Marty. CJ Lee, shout out to CJ Lee, says, it looks like people are, oh yeah, I read this already. And I read this already. Let's keep it good. Let's, he says SMPL sample, their brand. Yeah, I know this, brother. I'm confused why you said that. He says, you're not being a hater, bro. You're being honest. Yeah, I mean, look, as I said, if you're a fan of the brand, I think it's cool, to be honest with you. But do you guys feel like some people nitpick, like some people pick and choose who gets a pass and who doesn't get a pass? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my whole thing. Because I was watching this panel, a lot of people are like, nah, it doesn't really, the toe is different. And I'm like scratching my head, like, what's wrong with these people? Y'all going nuts. And I mean that with love. Everyone on that panel is awesome. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone on that panel is awesome. I don't think there's anyone I don't like on. Henry was on there. I like Henry, but I think people pick and choose who they're going to be honest with stuff. You know what I'm saying? Who gets a pass, you know? Only going to get crazier. Yes, because it's easy to manufacture these shoes now. It's not original 100% at all. That's what he says. I ain't wearing those Delz. Look up the CP. Okay. Hold on one second. I know what you're talking about. We could share that. Let's see. The CPFM. Yeah, I'll share that real quick. Yep. We got it right here on StockX. Bear with me 1 second. Okay. Yeah. I mean, let's get real, right? I mean, look. Still, at the end of the day, guys, you know, I'm trying not to make it like I'm capping on them. If anything, I'm speaking about them because of the fact that, you know, this is something that's relevant in what's going on with Warren Lotas and all the craziness with Warren Lotas. You know, it's like it has started a trend where you see all types of other sneakers coming out. And it has followed to the fact where you're even seeing now YouTube content creators putting stuff out that some people seem to feel are similar to Nike products. I don't see not one person that says in this chat that they're totally different. And this is very similar. Now, I know some people are saying that the text is from this shoe, but it's actually, this is inspired by the up-tempo Moors, guys, which I'll search, up-tempo Moor. Yeah, so you guys see the up-tempo Moor, that's where all this lettering is inspired by, guys. Some of you are breaking my hearts. This is where it's from, this amazing classic shoe right here. That's where they're originally grabbing this from. I feel the inspiration, you know. Now, let me ask you this. Some people may say, look, it's art, right? And some may say, come on, that's just an excuse. It's art. It's art. Get out of here. What's that artist that paints like the Campbell soup? He's a famous painter. He's painting all types of products and stuff like that. His stuff's worth a lot of money. So it's like people may say, oh, well, it's a form of art. But some may disagree and say, yo, this is straight up a cash grab. You know what I'm saying? Some people may say that. This is straight up an effing cash grab. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. I'm trying to be fair here. I'm not trying to cap on them. I'm not trying to diss them. And I'm just wanting to hear your opinions and open up your minds to different ideas. And then you guys reply back to me and let me know how you feeling about this right here. And, you know, now that you guys brought this up, I didn't even realize this. I mean, this is very similar. It's very similar. They always say no idea is original too, right? So, you know, I'm trying to be nice here. I'm trying to be nice here. And these shoes are reselling for some money too. They're not cheap. They're not cheap, these shoes. Let me know your thoughts on all of this. When you see this shoe, are you thinking this? McDowell's and McDonald's, right? There's McDowell's and then there's McDonald's, right? Are people thinking that when they see this? Let me know that in the comments too. Is there this and then that and then Nike? Let's be fair. Bape and Air Force One. I want to be unbiased here. I'm not trying to be, this ain't me dissing them guys. I am not here to diss these guys. I have to make it clear because I do not want to come off as a hater. Some might say, oh, so how come Bape can do this, but then these guys do it, and then y'all have an issue with that, but y'all rock with Bape, but this ain't cool, right? Some people say that too. But then you have others that are going to say, come on, man, this is coming to America, McDowell's and McDonald's, right? Is it McDowell's, McDonald's, or is this something different? Chinatown market vibes as well as the Bape vibes. So simple. I mean, I'm sorry, I am not trying to cap. I'm dyslexic as fluke. I always say it. So Sample actually sampled the Air Force One and the Air Up Tempo. Imagine that. I didn't even put it like that. It's like sampling, like making beats and stuff like that. I like that. It's clever. This dude pushing the envelope. Tony started reviewing fake, so I'm not surprised by this. Okay. Bapesters. Tony talked mad smack about Warren Lotas, then he does the same thing. And yes, I did notice that too. He was ripping him a new cornhole, and then he showed these shoes. He was like, it just shows that it had nothing to do with Warren Lotas. I'm pretty sure he said something like that. And a bunch of those guys were saying that how Warren Lotas, you know, clearly people are more excited about Warren Lotas's original joints because they were colorways of shoes that people always dreamed of having, right? People always dreamed of having these shoes. Zaya said, I may get the refund. If I'm not mistaken, I may be wrong. So I'm kind of saying, I think allegedly he said that if I can't buy this shoe right here, or it may have been the other one, then I might as well get my refund and get the across the water versions of these instead. And I still maybe, and he probably still would have some extra money, something in them lines. Excuse me if I'm not 100% accurate, but something in them lines, right? So what is the difference between when like I heard Tony ripping this saying, oh yeah, now that, you know, he can't take other ideas, like they were kind of vibing off like, oh, now he can't have different ideas, like, you know, now that he's doing this, right? Like people ain't messing with it. But I think people are messing with this. I'm gonna be real with you. I think some people are messing with this. But Tony was kind of coming at him like, look, it just shows, you know, he's not rocking with these classic colorways now, and it's different now. It's hidden different, basically. That's what I got from what he was saying in the stream. And then I see this, and I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, and then you guys show me the comforts, And it's like, it's craziness. After seeing the comforts, you know, now it's like, whoa, what the hell is the difference with this then? You know, you're showing me these comforts now, and then I see this, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm lost now. Because on that stream yesterday, it was like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I caught the vibe like about all of that, right? About him, like Tony kind of talking smack about Warren Lotas. But then you see that, like that vibe right here, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. It still looks like a Nike dunk to me, this thing. This still looks like a dunk to me, guys. Me personally. This is really flea market activity right here. This looks like something when you're walking into a flea market and you see these sitting around, you know. But I will say it has a skater kind of vibe with the Grim Reaper. It's got a vibe to it. And if you like these, I am not capping on you saying you're corny for liking these. You like what you like. At the end of the day, some of us take sneakers and footwear way too seriously. Like way too seriously, I feel like. I think that it's almost like an epidemic with sneakerheads. How sneakerheads just take it too effing seriously. How do we feel about everything I'm discussing? And don't forget, we have Super Chat. We have over 100 people in here. Let's get the likes up if you guys want me to stay. Please show that love and support, and we'll hang out. We're going to hang out. All right? And make sure to subscribe if you're new here. And once again, if anyone wants to join this stream, feel free to. Even if you want to defend them, you know, defend them. As I said, I'm not here to cap on any of these guys, or the lady that was in there, the woman that was in there. I forgot her name. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not trying to cap on her. I forgot her name off top. I don't know her very well, but I feel like maybe because Tony was there, they didn't want to say, yo, homie, it kind of looked like Air Force One, my guy. Like, you know, because these guys know sneakers. Even the girl, I've heard these people talk multiple times. They know sneakers, you know. Okay, here we go. The Warren is fire. Okay, Big Al says they're fire. And that's what I'm saying. Some people are going to like this sneaker. Do I think he could get away with this right here? Absolutely. Because I see the Shaqs, I see the And Ones, I see a bunch of other shoes that you see at these Walmarts and the Target, you know, all these spots, Macy's, and they look very similar. It's more of this kind of vibe. So I think they could get away with this. He says, I literally thought that they were some Air Force One Sunshine flea market joints. So, you know, people keep going back to this shoe. It seems like this is what you guys want to talk about. Let's see. He says, Lefty says, Tony and Bull are whack as hell to do that. And Tony talked ish about Warren. The nerves. Tony always been on that holier than thou attitude. Okay, holier than thou attitude. It got the Osiris vibes. He's talking about the Warren Lotas. Let's go back to Warren Lotas. I see what you're saying, Mario. I agree. It's got that kind of vibe to it. Skater vibe. I'm not mad at these. Am I dropping $300 effing dollars? Hell effing no. You gotta be crazy. By the way, wearing my Mandalorian t-shirt. I cannot wait to see my daughter. She's coming over in a little bit. And we're streaming early because I got a 2-day festival here at the house. We'll have people over for 2 days celebrating Halloween. So I will probably not be camming up unless I have some free time. I may, but that's why I will be doing these earlier streams. So make sure to turn the notifications on, ring the bell, subscribe if you're new, and guys and ladies, shout out to the 8% of my following that are women. Oh, we got Perm in here. Make sure you follow my Twitter and my Instagram because of the fact that I post when I'm going to go live. So follow at DJ Delz. That's my Twitter. And I also post steals on the retail. So you're missing it if you don't follow the Twitter at DJ Delz, and then follow my Instagram. All right? Let's get back to these damn sneakers. Perm, what's up, man?
All right. First and foremost, salute to you. Appreciate the consistent content. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
Thank you. I need to hear that sometimes, for real.
Nah, man, it's good work that you're doing. So I just got a quick opinion. I got to get back to work. It's a dope shoe. It's basic. It's easy. It's their first time doing a shoe. Like as far as them being on their not the Warren Lotus stuff. The Tony D.
Okay.
Their shoe. It's, you know, like
so that we can get that right. Okay. Let's get that image on the screen so people could vibe. All right, go ahead, brother.
And this is not defending anybody or like bashing anything. This is just my opinion. I like the shoe. I'm an Air Force One fan. It's their first time doing their own shoe. You know what I mean? Bull and Tony. So, you know, I think they're doing a great job. For me, I don't like the all white. Like, I just need a little bit more color. To me, in my opinion, it's a little bit basic and plain for what they have put out with their clothing. So I personally expected more, and I've said this already. I just expected a little bit more, but to me, it's a dope shoe. For the right price, I'll definitely cop.
Okay, now let me ask you quick questions.
Mm-hmm.
Does this look like an Air Force One to you?
Yes.
Okay. Now let me ask you.
It's cut. It has similarities. It's obviously cut a little bit different, but yes. And I could see to answer a little bit more to that. Like if somebody was walking down the street with that shoe, I would think it's an Air Force One unless I went up to him and been like, hey, what, you know what I mean? So in passing, it looks like an Air Force One, but I mean, you know.
Okay, now let me ask you another question. Are you buying this because you want to support these guys? You rock with them. Is that why you want it, or do you actually really like the kind of simple? I keep saying I'm not shooting darts at them. It's my fault. I'm telling you, I'm dyslexic. The sample branding on the side. I keep saying simple. I'm not throwing darts at them.
Yeah, I like that.
You may be laughing about that, but I swear on everything I'm not. Are you buying this because you want to support them and show love to them, or you actually really love this? Like, how do you feel about it?
For me, it's like I said, it's too basic. If they came out with another like color scheme or something else to it, I love the back heel. They did some branding on the back heel, which is dope. But for me, that white and black like that, for me personally, it's just a little bit too plain. So I probably wouldn't buy it. You know what I mean? Like I would have to see a different colorway for sure. And then, you know what I mean? So there was people throwing out some other ideas in one of the, I think it was in Henry's, maybe it was Henry's live or Zaya's live yesterday. People were talking about different color schemes. And I was like, okay, yeah, that would be dope. Then I would buy that. But if it's just black and white or black and white or white and black, you know what I mean? Like that's not for me. But if, like I said, if they came out with another color in this same silhouette with that sample, I would definitely buy it.
Okay, I wanna ask you a question. Do you think that Tony and Bull are flirting with dangerous territories after what we've seen with?
Yes.
And
because you don't know what Nike's gonna do if Nike gets a hair up their ass and been like, you know what? That's too similar. You know what I mean? The whole Bape thing, I get it. Bape did it. Bape had to switch up some stuff, but you just never know with Nike. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't try to go against them or push the limits with them. But I get it. That's what it's about when you're into fashion and creating. You know, you're an artist. You know what I mean? And it's about pushing those limits. But they're flirting with it definitely. So I mean,
see, the thing I think is, and this goes for all of these guys, right? I think we all dream of having our own sneaker. And yes. The ironic thing is Bull, Tony, myself, and a bunch of other YouTubers, we actually got our own shoe. But the realism of it is we don't have the connects to put out our own shoe. So could this be all of these guys, not just these two dudes, but from the Warrens to the Lightning Bolt guy? Could it be that they just have their clothing line and they just really want to put out footwear, and they're at the point now where they're like, F it. You know what I mean? Of course you can, Ron. Please come up, Ron Reviews. I would love to have you on here. Let me know, like, what do you think? Because, I mean, I really feel that if someone's walking in the mall, they're going to think that's a Nike shoe.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, at first glance, you would have to go up and be like, okay, wait a minute. Oh no. And if you know, and you're in the know, you know, okay, sample, I know who that is. That's, you know, obviously, you know, that's not a Nike now. But from far, like I said, from far away in passing,
it could be a collab too. Because
yeah.
I mean, bro, I mean, you could disagree with me too. The midsole looks like the Air Force. The whole shoe looks like an Air Force. What it looks like,
yes, for sure.
Covered by the sample branding, to me.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, no, it looks like an Air Force. I mean, it does look like an Air Force. But like you said a minute ago, like you've had the opportunity to design your own colorway with shoe, and that's why for me personally, I expected more, because Tony D's Saucony was wild. You know what I mean? It was crazy. So for just personally for them to put out a black and white shoe, I'm just disappointed in that. That's all. Like I mean.
But don't you feel like this is like they're taking a step backwards since this is not a legit Nike collaboration?
I wouldn't say that, but like I said, I mean,
and I'm playing devil's advocate. What I'm saying,
yeah, for sure. I don't feel no hate. Like honestly, we all know the history. Regardless of your history, I honestly feel that there's no hate coming on your end. You're just giving your opinion. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I know you're probably gonna have to say it 1,000 times because of the history, but for me personally, you don't. I feel like you're giving an honest opinion about it, and that's my honest opinion. I can't mess with it because it's just I want to because it's an Air Force One. But just the cut, it's too basic for me. That's all that is.
Yeah. But you see,
and then it's their first shoe too. It's their first shoe too. It's just like, so let's go with something.
Their last shoe, and the reason why is not out of hate. It's out of concern. I don't want these guys to get in any trouble. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, no, they're flirting with it, but Warren Lotas, he flew directly into the sun. He was just stealing everything. Warren Lotas was stealing everything. They're not taking no branding. The silhouette, it looks similar. The cut obviously looks different from the side to side view. You could tell the cut is a little bit different. But I mean, you know, they're flirting with it, and I kind of like the fact that they're doing that. But
I'm gonna say this too. I don't think that Tony and Bull are stupid people. So I
definitely
think
not.
That they
Definitely not.
I would hope that they would have spoken to a lawyer before even making this move. Where they,
I think I think they're on their P's and Q's, bro.
Yeah.
I personally, I think so.
And we see so many different brands. Like I keep mentioning the Shaq, the And Ones, and they put out similar silhouettes to a lot of Nike stuff that's been selling for over a decade. I feel like we've been seeing in the Walmarts, the Kmarts. I don't even know if there is a Kmart, but I remember back in the days there were those shoes you'd see over there. The Targets, the JC Penney. So maybe they have enough information where they can get away with this. Just like, let's go to Warren Lotas. Maybe Warren Lotas, he covered enough where he can get away with this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's an interesting thing to talk about, man. It really, to me, I find it fascinating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a real good topic, but I hope they do good on this, and maybe the next one will be a little bit more my flavor, because I do want to cop something from them as far as their footwear. So,
but do you feel like? Hold on, we got to get Ron in here, man. I'm so curious to hear what Ron got to say. What's up, big dog?
Yo, Delz, what's good, bro?
What's cooking, man?
These niggas need to put some respect on your name, man. Why they playing with you like this, man? That much. I just want to give my opinion, bro.
Please do.
Hey, all right, let's be honest, man. I'm sick of people taking Jordans, Air Max, Air Force, and talking about they making their own shoe. You're not making your own shoe. You stealing another person's product and you just putting your labels on it. I don't like that. I think the Warren Lotus shoe was a knockoff of the Dunk, but I feel like the only thing they should have done was just take the check off the side. Left the shoe, just left it plain with no check on the side, no hockey mask, none of that, because that skull on the side is ugly. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Secondly, Tony has a big problem with always talking about fake and real and what makes fake and what makes real. He got a story of him buying some mildewed hats and telling the seller that he's not going to pay for them because they're mildewed, and the seller was like, hey, I'm going to sell them if you don't buy them. And Tony was like, okay, they would have been fake sample hats. Well, you taking a Nike Air Force, which is a Nike silhouette that's been out since '82, and you putting sample on the side. Regardless if you change the way the back shape or the toe box shape, it's an Air Force. You know what I'm saying? And you straight just putting sample, you taking the Nike check off, you taking the air off, and you putting sample on the side. That's fucking stealing.
I mean, I see an Air Force One, homie, when I see this.
Me too. I see the same thing you see. I see an Air Force
And I watched
One.
Zaya's chat last night, and no one was really, they were like, nah, it looks like Stan Smith. I'm like, y'all know what a Stan Smith looks like?
So no congratulations at all. Just pure hate. No congratulations at all. No positive. No positive. No, not from you, Delz. Not from you, Mr. This Ron right here. No positive at all.
Hold up. He said no congratulations, just pure hate. Congratulations on what? Stealing someone's silhouette?
See,
yeah, like I said, nothing positive, right? Nothing positive. All negative. It's all good.
But you see, look, what Ron is saying that why not, what I'm getting from what Ron's saying is, why not put something out that isn't a silhouette of anything else? But then that's what I was saying. They may not have the plug to put out their own silhouette. But then I feel like Ron is going to come back and say, then don't put out a damn shoe till you got the plug to put out your own shit.
Facts.
Correct?
You got the plug to put out clothing, flip-flops, hats, all that. Find a plug for the shoes.
But make it original, right?
I'm saying they flying across the water to set up these deals, fly across the water and find somebody that can make you a shoe.
I understand what you're saying, Perm, because I feel like Perm, you really rock with them heavy. But
honestly, to be real, I don't have any sample. I've never bought from sample.
Oh, okay.
I've never bought. I don't. So I mean, I don't know what rocking with them heavy as far as.
I thought you did. I apologize.
No, I don't have any. Would I like to? Yeah. They just never have my size in stock when I'm ready to buy. So it's just like, it is what it is. I feel like they're always going to be around. They're going to put stuff out. So I'll get it when I get it. And the shoes, like I said, I was a little disappointed. Just, it's so basic. Like, I really don't, I mean, the silhouette, like, I love it. Like, it's obviously when you put them side by side, the cut is a little bit different. The cut around the ankle looks higher than like your side ankle. You can see the cut is different. I'm not trying to make excuses. Obviously it's an Air Force One. Obviously it's an Air Force One, right? Obviously, but the cut is a little bit different. I can see the difference. So I mean,
it looks to me
you picking small differences just to make it okay. That's what you're doing, because you don't rock with me and you.
What's wrong with that? I'm trying to find positive. I'm trying to find positive. I'm sorry, I try to find positive in things.
No, what I'm saying is, I don't understand what's different. What you're saying.
Well, now you can see the cut, like the Air Force One, the cut dips a little bit more. It's more of a U. You know what I mean? The Air Force One cut. You see how it kind of dips low. It dips a little bit lower.
The back or the front? You talking?
The side, like where the swoosh is on the side. See how it's more of a U, and then go to the sample. You can't see it's not as deep. It's not as deep. I'm just saying, yeah, it looks like it, but it's not exactly like it.
Listen, we can agree to disagree, but
yeah, for sure.
This is what I see.
Yeah, hey, wait, McDowell's had the golden arcs. McDonald's has the golden arches, right?
That's what I see. I see this.
He didn't deny. I don't think he denied it too. I didn't catch the whole live. I caught bits and pieces, but I don't think he ever denied that. Oh, it doesn't look like it, or you know what I mean? So
okay, so he's saying to congratulate them on them just in general having their own brand. That's what Sneakerhead is saying to you,
yeah,
Ron.
facts. Yeah, that's good. So would you buy?
Bro,
People
we
buy.
did that with the
Why
clothing.
wouldn't you buy
We
this?
did the
Wait a minute, let
People
Ron
buy
speak
bait.
real quick. Perm, let Ron speak. He hasn't spoken in a little bit. Please.
Bro, we did the congratulations with the clothing, bro. Let me pull over so I can speak.
Yeah, please. We ain't trying to get you pulled over. Or
Good job. Yeah, good job with the clothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you got a clothing line. It's selling out. Good job, bro. But this is stealing, bro. This is the Air Force One with sample on the side. This is not hating. This is just me telling the truth. It's no hating. That's the Air Force One. And you took the Nike check off and you put sample on the side. They're stealing. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what, if you try to tweak the height, you made the tongue shorter, whatever you did, it's still the Air Force One. You know what I'm saying? Not saying, hey, if they want to sell it, sell it. That's them, take their risk. But I'm just stating my opinion on what I see. I'm not hating, I'm just keeping it real.
And how do you have anything to say about that? Oh, we got DS Kicks in here too. Shout out to DS Kicks. DS, how do you feel about this all?
Good, Perm. You know, I'm not trying to bash on anything. Yo, salutes to Tony and everything for my fault. Salutes to Tony for the sample shoes and everything. But let's not forget about
they sent you a pair?
No.
Oh, I thought you were like, thank you for sending.
No. Like doing him for, like, you know, he's doing his thing and everything, going a different direction. But like I was saying in the chat, but what about Bates? You know, no one bashed Bates when they did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mentioned that a little while earlier in the.
Oh,
video.
okay. I came a little late. My fault. I came a little late.
No, it's okay. Make sure y'all watch this from the beginning. There's a lot on this. If you're just walking in, we're 51 minutes in. We talked about a lot, but please continue.
Yeah, like people was rocking with Bates and everything, and you know, that was no one was talking bad about Bates when Bates was doing it, you know.
Yeah, no, that's true. Like if you would buy a bait, why wouldn't you buy this?
Yeah.
And it's somebody let's people might not like this, but it's somebody that's in a community that we fuck with. Why wouldn't we want to support that person? But so if you buy a bait, if you could buy a baitster, you could buy this.
Yeah, but I want to answer you real quick. I want to just respond to that. If you could support someone in the community, why not buy it? The reason why I will not buy is because it looks like an Air Force One. I want to wear an Air Force One. I don't want to wear something that looks like an Air Force One. So that's why I wouldn't buy these. Like I personally would never buy this shoe. I wouldn't buy it for $5 because I would. It's like, to me, it's like wearing a knockoff to me.
Wait, hold on. Google said Nike already sued Bates. Nike lost. They did. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they did lose that. Ron,
I would buy it if it was a different color. I just need different color. I don't like that black and white scheme. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, you're not into the. It's too much. Go ahead, Rod.
If this shoe sells, bro, they're gonna continue to do it again. I see a sample Jordan 1 or something coming next. You know what I'm saying? You can't. If something negative is going on, you can't promote it, bro. Negativity will continue to grow. Like the beef on YouTube, people promote it so it continues to grow. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all let this slide with the knockoff for the Air Force, man, it's gonna be another knockoff coming.
You know, it's funny that you said that, Ron, because like there's a lot of knockoff of Jordan 1s and everything. You know what I mean? Like there's guns, and then there's like the lightning bolt and everything. But like, I don't know how much the retail is for, but I went to a spot in VA, and the resale on those shoes is crazy to highlight, like Warren Lotas and everything. But like, I don't know how much the retail of these samples is gonna be. I didn't catch the live. Live there I was talking about.
It's supposed to be in between 100 and 200 possibly. No more than 200. That's what.
No more than 200. I mean, like, at least he's not charging like crazy prices like Warren Lotas. You know what I mean?
Man, if they're more money than the Air Force One, I wear the Air Force 1,000% before I wear that. You know, because it's like you might as well go across the water and buy a bootleg, unless they're taking an actual Air Force One and removing the swoosh and customizing it. I don't know if this is being done as a production. Are they at Perm? Is this actually a production where they're making these shoes, or is this a custom where they're taking the Air Force One and customizing it?
Honestly, I don't know. I didn't get the total details, but when I heard at first, I heard that I thought it was a sample idea of what they might put out. So I wasn't even sure if this was going to be the end game shoe. You know what I mean? So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was in and out of it, so I don't know. I don't know
what on the stream, correct?
What's that?
He pulled out the actual shoe on that stream last night, correct?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can somebody explain to me what makes this shoe not a knockoff? Somebody explain.
Let me this shoe not gonna. All right. So like Warren Lotas was like definitely a knockoff because like he had the SB silhouette and the whole, like the check going on with the Jason mask. This one right here is like a mixture, and someone said it in the chat. This one right here is like a mixture of an Air Force and a Temple.
So it's still a knockoff then, if it's the same, if it's two Nike deals on one shoe, correct? What's the difference? And I'm not trying to come at you. I'm just trying to just have a discussion with you.
No. Yeah. It's not an argument. It's just a discussion right here.
It's just sneakers.
Yeah, I just seen someone point that out in the chat when they said that it looked like a Temple and Air Force. It definitely have the Air Force One silhouette, and I heard you Delz say something about and I was kind of laughing. Like, someone said Stan Smith. In the back at the heel kind of looks similar to Stan Smith, but now look at the heel of the Air Force, it looks really similar to the Air Force.
I don't see Stan Smith at all. I'm gonna pull up a Stan Smith.
Yeah, someone said Stan Smith. Yeah, I don't know who said Stan Smith, but I heard you said someone said Stan Smith. I'm like, what?
Yeah, because Stan Smith looks nothing like an Air Force One at all. Like there's nothing that you
the heel remind me of the back heel right there.
But the shoe, it's so narrow. It's like a whole nother vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a very narrow shoe. I definitely own that shoe. It's a very narrow shoe.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't see, and I don't really want to focus on that, but I just want to, since we mentioned it, there's there's so much different on this shoe than the Air Force One. So, I mean,
Perm. So you said Tony was on live and he like explained himself about explained about the shoe and everything.
Like I said, I was in and out. I caught pieces, and I know he did I think he even pulled out an Air Force One and put them like side by side where you can see like the toe box. So it is a little bit different.
Yeah,
it's a little bit different. I think the toe box, from what I saw on the Air Force One, is a little bit narrow, and this one is more round. Or maybe that could just be sizing. I don't know. So.
And this is the actual post where he wrote, "Why not?" This is what he wrote. Why not?
Why not?
And
like everyone's doing it. That's probably why. So.
Yeah, that's what I get from that.
Yeah, that's what I get from that. Why not?
And what could have happened too, and this is just me running off of just ideas. What could have happened was this was something that was in progress for a little bit. Before probably the whole situation with Warren and Nike, you know what I mean? So the wheels were already moving most likely, because you can't just get a shoe made like that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't happen like that. It takes a little bit for it to come back and forth. You know what I mean? So they could have possibly made it already, and they're like, "Yo, we're still gonna do something with this." You know?
So here's my question, right? Steve Madden, did he get sued from Jordan Brand too? When he made those Off-White Chicagos and those Travis Scott.
I don't know who that is. Steve Madden.
Steve Madden, the
women's shoe thing?
Yeah, the shoe guy. Yeah, him.
I'm not familiar with that, to be honest.
So Perm, you familiar with that, right?
Yeah, I don't think he ever got sued.
I'm not sure if Ron, are you familiar with that? I don't know if Ron's still in here, but yeah.
I think that, do you guys? Let me ask you a question, guys. Do you think they're flirting with trouble by doing this?
Yo, it could be. I just hope that like
I think so. If
I just hope that they don't get caught with it. You know, like I hope like.
Go ahead, Ron.
Yeah.
Ron, you there?
No, I said yeah. If it's gonna be big enough for people to see it, like if people would notice it.
I think they'll make a big mistake if they start talking about numbers or unlimited quantity. That's where they're really going to start making a big mistake with it, like Warren did. I think that's what really messed up Warren. And plus the Pigeon collaboration really, when Jeff Staple got into it, it really like shook the world, the sneaker world, I think, you know?
Yeah.
It's an interesting topic. It really is. Let me ask you a question. How do you guys feel about this new Warren sneaker? Let's go with DS.
Yo, it's still, you can still see the whole SBs, you know, vibe on the shoe. But you know, I'm not a hater or nothing, but I kind of like the bottom sole of it though. That's kind of fire. But I wouldn't buy it. That's not for me.
Yeah, that's me. The thing is, like this shoe to this shoe, I don't mind them. I just wouldn't buy them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't buy them.
That's just me. I wouldn't buy them.
I'm not a fan of Ghost Rider.
And Ghost Rider the movie was trash.
Oh, horrible.
It was,
yeah, that's what that reminds me of. They just took the Ghost Rider and put that on there, and it almost, you know, like they just shortened up the Nike. He just shortened up the.
Shortened it up, yeah.
Okay, so do you guys think, I'm reading this statement right here that this dude just wrote. He wrote, Tony D trying to stir the pot. That's why he said, okay. So do you think that maybe the shoe was made as a sample? I'm just trying to pull ideas. Do you think that maybe they won't release the shoe? They're just trying to grab some of this energy and hype, and they made a couple of samples, and they will actually not release the shoe. They'll end up saying, listen, we can't because of, you know, all the stuff that's going on.
I feel like once he released this shoe, he just gotta be careful because, you know, like Tony said.
So what I'm saying is, are they using this as a marketing tool where they're actually not going to release the shoe? They just had some samples made, and they're using this as a marketing tool to have people talk about it like we're talking about it now, and they actually will not release the shoe. This is all just a marketing stunt.
Well, that's what I had said, because I thought when he first came on, I was there when he first jumped on. I thought I heard him allude to something like, this is just the first, like, you know, a first version, or this is not like set in stone. He didn't say those words, but something along those lines.
Yes, I remember him saying something like that.
So I, you know, who knows? But there's nothing wrong with creating a buzz.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be a really smart marketing idea to actually do that, not actually release it, and just run off these waves of what's going on in this sneaker world right now off of Warren, and actually not put it out and just use this as a marketing tool. I think that would be a smart thing to do. Will they ever admit that? They would never admit it. They would just say, I would assume they would just say, we can't put it out no more. And then it's going to bring more eyes to the actual brand, the t-shirts, the hats, and all that stuff. That could be what, and I could have just gave them an idea right there. They could have not even thought of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They could be sitting on shoes and saying, you know what? Maybe we will run with that. Well, we can't put it out. We can't get sued.
Delz, I want to say something. I want to say something about this, right? Because you and I, we both from New York, right, bro?
Yeah.
And if we rock this in New York, man, they will make fun of us. Like, oh, take those fake shit off, you know, what up? You know, because there's a lot of people who don't know who Tony and Bull is. There's a lot of people who don't know what Sample is, you know? I'm not trying to bash them or anything, but I'm just trying to keep it real. Like, if I wear these Uptown Manhattan, what they call the shoes, Uptown?
Yeah.
Uptempo,
Uptowns, Ups, Harlems.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, I would I would wear a pair of across the water Air Force Ones before I wore these. That's just my opinion, and I'm not wearing the across the water Air Force Ones. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was given a pair of Fugazis. I didn't know they were Fugazis when I was in Canada, and they gave me these here in the dog. I didn't even know they were. I wore them for a while. I found out they were Fugazis, and then I got rid of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not an Air Force One guy, but I'm not going to choose to wear replicas, and no shots at people that do. If you wear replicas, if you feel comfortable wearing them, salute to you. Whatever.
Really, I can't like, yo, you listen, I got nothing against Sample. You know, they make some dope stuff and everything, but this right here is something that I definitely cannot rock in New York, man. I'm from New York.
No.
It was like, nigga,
you can't wear this in New York. Oh God, if I wore these in like YO and like Yonkers, I would be clown over on like 354 Ravine or anywhere. Jesus.
Yo, son, what are them, son?
Yo, no, they also like that. Yo, they were like, yo, what this guy got? They were like, what are they?
Oh, YO, they'll be like, what up, hat? Everyone in Yonkers say hat.
If I ever purchase, I wouldn't purchase a pair. But I'm saying, if I ever purchase a pair, I would. That'd be like a shoe that, you know, like I'll probably just like keep stock. You know. Shout out to Sam.
I just feel like, why would you buy this when you could just buy a white Air Force One? That's just the way I look at it. And it'll be cheaper too, probably.
Yeah.
And let me ask you that question, Perm. So let's say they charge you because they just dream of a colorway. Oh, I can already answer this question for you. What I was going to ask, but I think this is what you were going to say. Let me know if you're right, if I'm right or not. I was going to say, if they released a different colorway, any colorway you want, why would you buy that over the Air Force One? But I think the reason why you would be because it's a colorway that you like, correct or no?
Yeah. Yeah. I just need to see more from. I need to see more from. I'm a fan of the Air Force Ones. I mean, I don't have no problem wearing this shoe if it was a different color scheme, maybe even different materials. I'm more of a suede kind of guy. You know what I mean? If they did something to it, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's just too basic for me. But I would definitely wear it if they, you know, if they did other little things to it.
Now, do you feel that Tony kind of was going at Warren yesterday or no?
I don't think no more than the regular person would.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Warren, he's just straight ripping off colorways. You know what I mean? You have the sample is just a white base. Okay, it's a white shoe.
Yeah, but the white Air
But
Force One is so iconic. It is
kind of the silhouette is for sure.
But the color too, you know, it's kind of ripping off off of it.
You gotta think about it. That was like an all white shoe. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, but when you think of an all white shoe, what's the first sneaker you think of being from New York, DS?
Yeah, Delz.
I mean, come on, bro.
I think Chucks, my all white Chucks. My all white Chucks.
New York, I was thinking of all white Air Forces there. I was thinking about all white outfit and everything. But he's not calling them Air Forces like this guy. He was saying they was Warren Lotus's dunks at a point. Remember?
Yeah, he had those. He had that labeled as dunks. So
yeah,
and then that's obviously the Nike swoosh. Obviously, he's taking classic colorways. I mean, you know, I think this was all marketing for him. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get away with it. And now, you know, it's for him to market that other shoe that he has coming out, and even his clothing. You know how many people went to his website or looked him up ever since all this garbage came out?
Oh, you're 100% right on that with Warren.
Yeah, he's definitely doing it for marketing purpose, guaranteed.
Oh yeah, but what I was saying is with Tony and Bull, what if they plan on never putting out any sneaker and they're just using this conversation, this hype about people putting out these shoes?
I think that's smart.
Like other shoes.
I think that's
like
smart.
a fashion social experiment.
Yeah, just as a marketing tool to promote their brand.
They could see what people like and what they don't like. He said, all right, they're not rocking with this.
He's in here. No, that's not really him.
Yeah, they're not rocking with this.
Does he ever check him on StreamYard?
Oh, salute to Tony. Tony's up in.
If he wants to come in here, I'm not ripping Tony. If he wants to come in here and discuss this, please.
As soon as Tony comes in, I'm gonna bash him. As soon as he comes in.
Damn, wow.
I just want to know. I'm trying to talk about this because we're seeing a trend now of stuff that looks similar to other shoes.
Now that Tony's in here, yo, Tony, I'm from New York, bro. If I wear these uptown, they might cut my ass, bro.
Bro, I did a live, bro, like a month ago, showing all the knockoff Jordan 1s and all that everybody making, and said how I felt about it. I don't like it. I feel like if you're gonna make a shoe, start from scratch. Start from scratch and make your own shoe, just like Psy Collection Collectives or whatever. He made his own shoe. Contact people.
The Psy Collection still looks like other shoes, though.
Right, but I'm saying, but
be fair. I'm not just coming at one person. I'm trying.
I'm not saying his lows do. His lows like Jordan 1s, but I'm talking about as far as the knit shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like a little slide on shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Like he actually went and got a Chinese plug and made his own shoes. I'm not big on people taking Nikes and Jordans and making shoes. I feel like everybody said, you didn't make that. You just took somebody else's shoe and put your branding on it. That's how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the saving grace when it comes to like Nike and him maybe being sued or them looking at it, is the branding.
Yeah.
Well, 100%. All publicity is good publicity, and that's what I was saying. Are these shoes actually coming out, or is this just a marketing stunt? You know what I'm saying? I like all the okay.
So he don't want to get in here and actually speak on how they came up with the design. He just rather for everybody to talk about it, so it'd be free promotion.
I don't know. I gotta have him speak on that. If he wants to come up, I would love it. If he doesn't, that's fine too. We have the chat. You can speak in the chat. He's here, so we'll see.
Man, just tell him you ain't gonna cuss him out, Delz. Tell him you ain't gonna cuss. Just tell him you ain't gonna curse him out, man. He'll come.
I've been on a live stream with him since then. I don't want to. That shit was a long time ago.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
See, that's what I'm saying. He could just come here and say this without having to type all it.
Look, he said, all due respect to the people who keep saying do what Seth did. Seth had a company who reached out to me. That company hit me up as well. But I made 100. I'm reading. He must have typed this quickly.
He wanted to make 100%. He wanted to make 100%. You know, Self did a collab with somebody, another company. Tony said he wanted 100% of the profit, I guess, if he made the shoe.
Well, he can't make. I mean, making 100. I don't think he said that because that don't make no sense. He has to pay for the shoe to be made. The company needs to pay for the materials and all of that. Profit-wise, they got to make some money too. The brand,
Yeah, the brand. But if you're going straight to a factory,
the way this shit works.
If you're going straight to a factory, Delz, you paying anywhere from $13 to $15 for them to make a sneaker. If you're going straight to the Chinese factory, though.
Yeah, and that's why you'll see some of these guys. Like people tell me the Geiger guy and the side guy, they got the same outsole because that's a common outsole that you can actually get work done to. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you, Tony's in here. I'm sure he's going to watch his stream from the beginning because there is a big chunk of what he's doing right now and a lot of our opinions. When I see the shoe, I do see an Air Force One, but I feel like this is a fun pair of kicks if you're a fan of what they do to go and wear. You know what I'm saying? That's my personal opinion. If you love what they do, I think his YouTube following and fans are going to want to buy this shoe if it does release.
I'm gonna put it like this. I'm not saying the shoe is ugly. I'm not saying this. I'm not down in the shoe. I'm just saying that's an Air Force One.
He said he hopped in. He said, "Hold on, my fault."
I mean, that's what I'm saying. And I agree with you, Ryan. When I look at this, I see an Air Force One. I love Air Force One white on whites. DS says all the time because he's from New York. I'm from New York. Every spring growing up, and I'm sure not even just in New York, it's like mandatory to pick up a pair of white on white Air Force Ones. It's announcing spring is effing here.
White on white.
We rock them.
What you do is you throw out your old pair.
Especially if it's going for more money, if they ever sell it. We don't know if this will be for sale or not.
So, you don't know if it. So they didn't make it to sell it.
Well, who knows? That's what I'm saying. Maybe they're just using this as a marketing tactic to promote their brand. Could be. look, everyone's talking about how people are grabbing silhouettes and making their own thing. If they don't release the shoe, they're not going to get sued. It's actually a great marketing tactic. Look, we're actually talking about it right now.
So I want to know, because someone said all knockoff shoe sucks. I agree with that. But like, what about? I know we talk about baits and everything in the beginning, but do people think baits suck too? You know what I mean?
Bape is the whole key to this, I would say, no?
Yeah. But Bape has some fire colors, you know?
Man, keep it a book. I think Bape suck. I don't wear Bapes. So.
Bape has some fire colorways.
Yeah. Bape has some fucking tight shit.
It's all shit. Bape will knock off Air Force too.
You don't get knockoff anymore. Sells it.
Yeah, but I missed that. I missed that live yesterday with when Tony was talking about it on their live. So I don't want to hear what he's got to say about it. I see what they do. Bootleg is art.
Yeah, what am I missing?
What if he would have hit it with like some gum bottom? Oh man, even better.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with gum bottom.
It's just like I'm saying, like, you know, a little bit color on the back tab, maybe some coloring in the letter, something, you know, some like. But the thing he said was, this is just, you know, this could be the sample of a sample. You know what I mean? So this might not even be something he puts out. So.
And I think it's a good idea that he's doing this, because like a sample of a sample, like he want to get people talking, see what they say, what they like, what they don't like, and then he could take that idea and like, all right, I could swap it up, something different, you know?
Yeah.
So I kind of like how Tony's doing this right now. You know, he's kind of talking to people, see how they feel about it. All right, they're not feeling it. All right, can we go a different direction? You know, or people are feeling it. All right, we could probably do something like this, or I could, like you said, sample a sample. I'm gonna sample these out, you know, the little test run.
Look, I agree with CJ. I don't wear any of the shoes no more from Bape, but I rock the clothing. The clothing's dope from Bape.
Yeah.
You know.
I think the last Bape shoe that was fire was the NMDs. It was all right.
I got a different opinion from everybody else, man. I don't know, bro. I'm just a realist. I feel like y'all just making up stuff when Tony can get in here and tell us what he was trying to do. That's just how I feel.
Listen, I said they look like Air Force Ones. That's what
I'm not. I'm in here. Who's making up stuff?
No,
I'm not making up anything.
No, I'm saying
my opinion is real. My opinion is real. My opinion is real, just like your opinion is real.
Hey, bro. Hey, Perm. Don't take this some other word from coming from another chat because you don't like me. I'm saying the fact that you saying what Tony may be thinking.
How do you know what I like and don't like? I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. You just said you're the realist.
Bro, you heard
what makes mine? What makes my opinion not real?
I said I'm a realist, meaning that I'm not gonna speak for somebody else. I'm saying he can get in here and say, you saying what he thinking. You're not his brain. I'm saying let him get in here and tell us. I'm not saying anything
that he's thinking.
See, man,
I don't really care what he's thinking.
Field, bro.
I don't really care what he's thinking.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
I'm not arguing. I'm calm. I'm talking regular. Go ahead, speak. But I'm saying I'm real too. My shit's real too. My opinion is real.
Like no, you trying to? You still not hear what I'm saying, bro.
Demonetized. Let's try to not curse.
You still not hearing what
you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
No, I'm saying
I hear what you're saying.
If you shut up, I can talk. I'm saying you trying to tell us what Tony thinking. I want to hear what Tony thinking.
No, I'm not.
Tony. Oh my fucking God.
Not one time did I say this is what Tony's thinking.
Yes,
you're
you
putting
did. You
thoughts
just
and
said
words into my mouth.
You just said maybe this is a whole plan for him to put the design out there and have people thinking for it. Well, you saying that. Let's hear what Tony.
How is that saying what he's thinking?
Bro,
I said maybe.
What's up, Delz, bro?
Yo, all right. Let's move on from that.
Please do.
Anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not here for that.
Oh, what's up, Troll? Troll, you want to come up?
Yo, Troll. What's good, bro?
We're talking about a bunch of different stuff. Let's get this out of here. This Tony shoe, because not this stream isn't all about that. That's just like a branch off of it. How are we feeling about these shoes? Since we have some new eyes in here, how we feeling about these?
That's what I really wanted to talk about too. The Ghost Riders. The Ghost Riders.
Ron, you like these?
I like them if they take the skull off the side and just leave the side blank. I like them.
Okay. How do you feel about them, DS?
I mean, it still got the SB silhouette, you know. You can still see the SB silhouette in the shoe, but like I said, I like the
way the bottom looks. The bottom looks dope.
I like the bottom with the Grim Reaper and everything. I like the bottom.
Yeah. I'm a fan of the brown one. I kind of see where they incorporated like the hatchet into where the eyelid is at on the side. I like that, and I'm just not a fan of the skull on the side, man. Just they can do without.
Well, his whole vibe has always been like this skull stuff, like because I've seen some of the clothing that he got out, so that's like his vibe. But
like some Ed Hardy shit.
I look at exactly Ed Hardy all day. I look at that shoe and I see a dunk. You know what I'm saying? Like it just kind of looks like he added a little bit.
It's still got that SB vibes, yeah. So
like he added leather over here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the flex, the quick flex. Appreciate that flex.
Yeah, you know I got it.
Like, look at the toe box. Like look at the toe box of the Warren Lotus. It's still like an SB.
Well, the whole shoe still look like an SB.
Yeah, the midsole. As I was saying, even on the outsole, you see how it goes up and down, just like on this.
All he did was raise the back up. That's it. Made the back higher.
More of a skater shoe. It looks like a skater shoe with that raised like that. I have an Osiris. I have an Osiris that looks like that. I have an Osiris that looks like that shoe.
Yeah.
So my question is this about the whole Warren Lotus thing, right? Is he not giving people their money back? He's just changing their shoes up? That's what he's trying to do now?
No, you have an option where you can either get one of those two shoes or your money back. So he's giving people the option to get their bread back.
Shit, I'll get my money back. Fuck that.
You almost might want to. Might want to play with the idea of getting the shoe just to see it. You know what I mean? Like the money's already gone. It's already spent. You know, you might just want to play with that idea. Like if I was all in on it, I'd probably just want to get the shoe just for. You know what I mean? Just cause.
What you mean when you say the money's all spent?
The money it's a pre-order, so you already gave him your money. Right,
but he's saying he gave you the option to get it back. He gave you the option to get your money back.
Yeah, but I mean, people have been without the money for a minute. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's already gone. You might as well just play with the option of getting that shoe for research purposes, I guess.
It's not about the money though. It's not about the money. Like they wanted that dunk. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They wanted the exact shoe. So it's not about the money. It's about what they thought they was getting.
I'm a keep it real with y'all. I think he's taking that money and lawyering it up. That's what he needed to do.
Okay, this dude, Area 72, said he got refunded instantly.
I never said the Warren Lotus wasn't a knockoff. I didn't say that. I said it was a knockoff.
Okay, well, we got Tony in here. What's up, Tony?
Yo, I don't know what the fuck is going on with my.
You want to say anything right off the bat?
Huh? Can you hear me?
To say something?
I mean, it seemed like everybody had questions, so I'm letting them ask the questions. What's the questions everybody want to know?
I just want to know how y'all sat down and came up to choose that silhouette. That's my question.
We saw, you know, from previous just people releasing things that have been similar to things that we've been bashed about in the past. That we decided, you know, why not? That's the whole caption. I mean, there was so many people now at Delz. Like that's why I can't really get mad at Delz for bashing, or not even say bashing, but
I don't think I'm bashing.
I listen to Delz. I don't take offense to it. I can respect it though because you felt the same way about the Warren Lotus. But we saw so many people gravitate towards these shoes. I'm like, okay, well, fuck it, let us do it. If it's so acceptable, why not? You know. So I went and got a sample made. It's here, you know what I'm saying? We put it on there and we see the response it got, you know what I'm saying? Like we just seeing what motherfuckers saying and seeing if people that, you know, kept that same energy. And a lot of people, I mean, you for the most part did. I mean, I respect that, but that's what we're doing. Like, we know what we're doing. Like, at the end of the day, like, we just playing around with it.
Nobody say you know what you're doing, but we saying look how close with everything that's going on with Nike and Warren Lotas. Look how close it looks to the flea market Air Force.
But the thing is that look at everything that anybody else did. It's this. The reason why it looks close is because of the model that's used. John Geiger got a new shoe out right now that has an Air Force One base. He's made, you know, Babe has one that's an Air Force One base. There's tons of shoes. I mean, Warren Lotas was one. Then the guy that got the Jordan 1, all this shit is pretty much the same.
Right.
The nigga that got the Jordan 1s is using a Jordan 1 with a Bapes to fucking Thunderbolt on it.
Right. And I think those look good too. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I'm thinking, I don't like it.
Ron, we're just playing with it though, Ron. We're just having fun. Like, we're just playing around, seeing what the fuck going on. We're not taking this shit.
It's a test run. They were just saying basically it's a test run.
Yeah, but if people like it, shit, we'll drop it. We just have fun.
That's what I was saying in the beginning. I think they playing around with it, like, so people could hear what people say, if they like it or don't like it. And if they don't like it, y'all could go to like a different direction, like that, right?
Hey, I got a question for you. So this was clearly, I'm pretty sure this was clearly done when, like, way before Nike sued him, correct? Because it takes a second.
Yeah. This is way. This was done when we saw the pitch drop, and we were like, "Oh, okay, fuck it. Let's just, if niggas don't give a fuck, let's just do something. Let's see what the fuck going on, you know?"
Yeah, let's refrain from the language. I'm not getting that money like you right now on YouTube.
Oh, my bad. So the difference is that I can say that, right? I can say these things that I'm saying. He's admitting it, right? But people are not buying the shoe because they think it's a Cactus flea market. They'll buy it because it has me and Bull's branding on it.
That's not what we're saying though. We saying, like, you don't think you're gonna get unwanted negative attention from it being an Air Force base?
Not really, Ron, because we're not focused on being a shoe company. We're just dropping this shoe and have fun and then keep it moving with our clothing brand. This isn't like something that we're going to continue to push out copies after copies like Warren did. Warren was trying to make this his career. We might just drop this in every.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier in the stream. I said that if they do release it, and I said that I hope, because I don't want to see none happen to y'all. Where like in the sense of what happened with Warren. I said, I hope they fall back after that. You know what I'm saying? Like one and done. So
we honestly don't have no plan. We're just having fun. You know what I'm saying? We're just having fun. And then the people that said the Seth Fowler thing, like I said, my bad, I mistyped it. Salute to Seth for doing that. The company that worked with him is a company out of Italy. You know what I'm saying? Seth did a great job. That company's reached out to me. That company's actually working with another YouTuber, I think, right now to do another shoe. We wanted to do something where I'm in charge. Where I'm from start to finish, and I'm not just drawing something and then letting them take it and then them getting percentage. Delz, we already been through this, bro. We've already did our shoe before.
That's right.
I'm not knocking. I love that opportunity. I would never take it back, but I mean, you know, they made a lot of money off of that stuff. You know,
a lot.
That John with fire though.
Yeah, the opportunity I would never take away. But I wanted to start from the beginning to the end. I wanted to be through the whole process. Yeah, Ron, the profit thing is cool too, but I really wanted to say that we did this. Like, even if it's something basic like this ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? That ain't easy to do.
No, there's a lot to this stuff. A lot of people don't understand. There's a lot to this. Unless you put your toe in the water with this whole putting designs together, colorways together, you have no idea, man. There's a lot of frustration too. A lot of frustration at times, especially with the project we did. That took about 3 years for us to come out because people left the company and came back. And I felt personally they didn't care about the project as much because they didn't start the project. So it was just a lot to that. And if you're gonna put out your own sneaker, like getting an opportunity to actually put out the Tony or the DJ Delz shoe, like, we got to have our hands on the project the whole time. Like, I could never do that. Like, just sketch something out and then, okay, go to work and that's it. Because your name's behind it and your name's everything. That's all you got at the end of the day, right?
Yeah. I mean, I like back in 2016, I actually had a sample made of a shoe that I built from the ground up, and it was tougher than I thought, you know what I'm saying? And I've been wanting to do something like that from the ground up. And it's a lot of more things that go into that, man. That's why, it's not as easy, like, to build a mold and start with your own mold and shit. You're talking like 30,000 off the rip, just to do shit like that. So
okay. Let me ask you this though, Tony. You said a couple years ago you made your own shoe from the ground up. Why when you use that design to be the first sample sneaker?
Because when I actually went through it trying to get production, it got even more technical about like sizing. Like I stated before, we had to have certain molds. So like if we wanted a size 8, we had to get a mold for 8, a 9, 10. So it was looking like 30,000 each pair that we were trying to get.
Yeah, it's
that's why like I said,
they make.
That's why people like John Geiger and them drop these shoes and charge $300 because the motherfucking molds be costing like 30 racks just to make.
But they're using a universal mold on the outsole, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
some of these guys having the same stuff, you know.
Exactly, like John Geiger to get them JGs on his sole, that shit costs like 30 racks each shoe size he got. Yeah, that shit is crazy. Like it ain't easy.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, so basically, this shoe, this is what I got from this conversation we're having. You're just messing around. You know it looks like an Air Force One, correct or no?
Yeah, I mean, I never said it wasn't. I mean,
because I just watched that stream last night on Zayas, and I just couldn't believe how people were kind of trying to say this doesn't look like an Air Force One. I was a little thrown off by that.
I mean, yeah, I mean, but that's not me. I wasn't saying. Oh,
yeah, no, I know you weren't. I just and I think it's cool that you're kind of just saying, "Yo, I'm having fun with it," and you saying it looks like, because I mean, I would think you're nuts if you weren't going to tell me these don't look like an Air Force One. You know what I mean?
I understand that, but I mean, like I said, we're having fun. We may drop it. We might release it. We might drop it and make it only 50 pairs. Like, you know, but I'm not. This is not going to be my next career doing this shoe. Now, I might down the road do my own shoe. We might drop this and then might drop another colorway or drop 3, but we're not going to. And that's 3 is pushing it for me. I want to make my own shoe, but I'm gonna have fun.
Now you're going to 3 now.
No, I'm saying. I mean, I'm gonna say because I'm gonna say 3 because I ain't gonna eat my own words down. I might be.
Nah, of course.
But I'm not gonna do the Warren Lotus. That's what I'm saying, and I'm not gonna do colorways that fucking, you know, are resembling other colorways. I mean, like all white. This kind of. I didn't look at the all white Air Force One. I just looked at a basic slate like this to start with. You know what I'm saying? Like how T Blake made an all white pair of Sauconys. Like it was just like I didn't want to get too crazy in color because I wanted to see how the shit would look at first. So
Tone, I know you know what's going on, bro. I just find it hard to believe that you're not connecting that the all white Air Force One is not like the most iconic Nike shoe and the most iconic colorway on an Air Force One.
I am connecting that, but the shoe has black outline. Why not just make it white then?
But don't look like a flea market.
You want it to pop though.
But I mean, if I wanted to be all white, I just do all white, or I could do fucking 3M all white. I could have did it any other way if I really wanted to make it. This is, in all honesty, this is not the shoe that's gonna actually come out.
Oh, thank God, because
there it goes again. Like we're not.
I can't wear this shoe in Harlem, bro. They'll cut my ass.
Fine. That's fine. That's fine. I mean,
I knew I heard, not to cut you. I knew I heard you say what I thought you said about like this might not even be the shoes that's gonna come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for me, it doesn't have. I mean, it's sample. Yeah, it says sample, but does it say like Tony D and Bull? Like, I need something like that. That's what I was comparing when you did your Saucony shit, or Saucony, however you say it. That shit had fucking Tony D written all over it, and I think that's personally something I would want and I would try hard to get.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
My last question. I just got one more question. So this shoe is not in production. Like you ain't got like 25,000 being made right now.
No. Ron, I'm not doing 25,000 shoes. Like regardless.
I'm not saying 25. I'm like 20, like 1,000 or something like that. You ain't got this shoe not in production.
This shoe is not being made. This is a test drive, and then I got some more being made that I'm gonna bring out and take pictures of, and then we're gonna actually probably do something with one of them, and then after that we'll go from there. You know. But
so what is retail looking like on these? Do you have any idea?
I'm not gonna say anything yet because I just don't really know yet. I'll be 100% honest. It's not gonna be cheap, and it's not because we're trying to flip. It's because if you're making only 100 or if you're making only 200, you're gonna get a price. If you make 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, that price drops. We're not looking to make 30,000, 20,000. We're not even looking to make 1,000 of these. So our bulk price is not going to be as cheap as we would want it to be. And the quality, I can promise you, I need to get it into someone else's hand but the quality is better in my opinion, if not the same as an Air Force One. Like the quality is.
But wait, would you say it's Pink Panther pussy quality?
Oh, yo, you guys
Oh my bad. Yeah,
relax, bro.
Yeah,
Come on. What the hell's wrong with you? This thing,
bro.
It's close to that. Yeah, it's. I promise you, like I got to get it in someone else's hands, like not mine, so it's not biased.
Yeah. Another thing we was talking about.
I mean,
what are the differences?
I always overpay on everything. My bad. I would always overpay on everything. I would pay 180 for this shoe if it was in color schemes and materials that, you know what I mean, like some suede on it.
It won't be 180, but it will be above 100. I'll say that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. That's fair. That's a fair price.
So you're saying it won't be any higher than 180?
No,
yeah, that's what you said. No more than 200.
Okay.
No, you were saying something like that.
That it's you're talking in a normal price range because
we're not.
I covered a video with Warren and I digged on the internet and I seen that you could get like the Air Jordan 1 kind of knockoff for about $40 for a pair if you buy I think 1,000 or more or 500 or more. I forgot what it is. So I know everyone got to make money, but at the same time,
trust me,
like me personally, I'm gonna buy an Air Force One before I buy this. I don't rock with you like that. So I'm not gonna look at this and be like, oh, I gotta wear a sample brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's the difference though. That's why I'm okay with dropping this because there's people that don't rock with me, and there's gonna be, and the majority of people that are gonna rock with this is gonna be someone who rocks with me. It's not gonna be
want this. Your fan base, your supporters.
Yes. There's not gonna be someone who. It's not going to be the same as the Warren Lotas, where someone who ain't hit on the Cactus flea market, whatever the fuck, I keep saying it wrong, but who ain't hit on that and saw these and like, oh, I want these because of that. It's not like that. That's how the Warren Lotas shit is. People are going to want this because they buy from the brand and they might not even like the fucking Air Force. There's tons of people that don't even like the Air Force One, but who want to rock it because it's a shoe that we made, like a shoe that we put out. That's why I'm cool with it. Like that's the main point.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, that's what it's going to be.
DS Kicks lives in New York. He said he can't rock Air Force One, but DS might buy that bitch and hold on to that motherfucker and rock it when he go to Florida.
That's what
I will hold it down when I go somewhere.
Intelligence.
Y'all gonna turn the stream yellow, man. All this cursing, man.
Like for real.
Did I curse?
Yep.
Oh fuck! I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro. Let me talk slow.
Tony, I do appreciate your time, man, and I'm gonna tell you, Tony, all that stuff that's old news. I jumped on that stream last week, and it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish the best for y'all. I'm actually happy that I'm hearing you say that this is a one and done, possibly 2, 3. Because I just think that you're flirting with danger right here because of the Nike.
I think,
man, you're a big boy.
Yeah, I think after 3, like even before then, like we'll know enough to be able to do something on our own. You know what I'm saying? Like,
can you tell us the differences, Tony? Though
I think.
Can I tell you the?
Yeah, can you tell us the differences between this sneaker and the Air Force One, where y'all cut the corners, where it would kind of be, it wouldn't be similar or be the same sneaker?
As far as the differences, I can tell you, and this sounds stupid, but I'm gonna be 100% honest with this. I mean, this one thing that's really different is the whole insole, the whole unit on the inside of the shoe that you can't see, but like it's way more comfortable than the Air Force One. It's actually not as clunky as one as well. But as far as the build, like I'm not gonna cap and say like it's a totally different thing. I mean, it's a base of that, and then it's our shit that's thrown on there. The quality of the leather is better though. If I have Air Force One mids, I'll have to take pictures and actually put it. The quality, in my opinion, is no widow's peak or nothing on that motherfucker. Like I'll show you a picture. Like hold on, I got another.
It's better than a standard.
Yo, do a comparison video.
Come on,
I mean, I got some Air Force Ones that are pretty good material, but it's better than a standard white. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. In my opinion, it's better than a standard white. So look, let me show you something. Right, when we got this thing in motion, right?
Hold on, Tony. Let me get this out of here.
When we got this thing in motion, I hit up a couple factories. I really don't want to show this because I'll just show it. But look, there's another brand out here that one of the people, these factories are making. This is another shoe. This is somebody else's shoe. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's an Air Force though.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's an Air Force in your hand.
Yeah. But look, put me up big again. Though. You see the widow's peak. You see all this, right? Okay.
What is that side? What is the side of that?
It's a cloud. It's cool. It's something. This is not me though. This is not me. No,
I understand. I just find these ideas fascinating.
Okay, so look at this.
Whoa.
Now look at ours. See the differences in the holes.
It's still the same thing, though, man. It's still the same thing.
I'm trying to compare the quality though.
Okay,
so this is this. This is what we're doing with now. Put this one down. Here's a authentic Air Force One.
Oh, I gotta make this big pause.
So there's the quality, like the cut, the craftsmanship, the leather, and there's no like fucking
one of few. It says okay.
Yeah. So it's I made like if we're gonna put it out, if I can't get the right quality, I'm not putting the shoe out. So that's just that.
It looks like it's made well. I will say that.
Yeah, if I can't get that, that's the most thing I'm worried about. I cannot have that people get that shoe in and say them shits feel like plastic or this shit is weak. Like,
Like
I can be 100% honest. With Warren Lotus, his shit looks weak.
Tony, you curse more than me, man.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah, potty mouth, man. You curse more than I do.
Yeah, he can't stop cursing.
I promise, is this coming out? Huh?
It says part of your vocabulary.
Yeah, I held it in when I was young around my mom and them. So I guess when I get around my friends,
we got a super chat that just came in. Shout out to CJ. You know what we got to do? That brings out the ultimate Delz. Thank you, my friend.
Okay, so hello, my name is we do this. We made a jumpsuit. What jumpsuit do we make? I want to know about that. But as far as the basketball jerseys and shorts with NBA logos, they made this. That was just things that we did when we went to sneaker cons. That was never drops that we actually like collections we actually put together. So that's something that people kind of get off all the time. You know, when we went to certain cities, we did that. And believe it or not, the other YouTubers out there kind of follow suit and start doing the same thing. But once again, if you go to Warren Lotus' page, he does the same thing. Nobody complained about that. It's always a complaint when a YouTuber does it. Nobody ever I was talking to Zay about this earlier, and Delz, you've been here longer than me. Do you ever feel like us as sneakerheads, we don't get those passes that other people tend to get a lot of the times?
Yeah, especially even, look, I'll give you the perfect example. Our sneaker collaborations that we did. We didn't get any coverage on any of the blogs, really. And that was like monumental, where you grab all of the hottest YouTubers, minus a couple. We were all putting together our own sneaker that released on the same day. That's historic, man.
Yeah.
Soul Collector didn't cover it. No one covered it. You know what I'm saying? And it's because we're YouTubers. And I feel like YouTubers are sometimes a threat. They feel like we're a threat when they shouldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's me personally. I agree with you. And with your clothing line, the ones that look like, inspired by stuff that people know that are, pop culture. Guys, there's so many people that do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's fun. Like, look, I've seen Tony's stuff, and some of the stuff I've seen at the sneaker cons, they're like quick strikes. It's like you ever go to a rock concert or a hip hop concert, and you'll see them even do like shirts like that. And you can only buy it if you go to that particular show in that city.
Exactly.
And they were doing that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We just having a little bit of fun. I didn't want to come on at first because I was like, I'm just liking that everybody's just questioning, thinking it was funny, but
yeah, of course you got it. But I thought it was crazy, not to cut you off. When I was watching that stream, everyone was like, "Nah, this is different. The toe's different." I'm like, "Am I living in the Twilight Zone right now?" I'm like, I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Is it because Tony is with these guys? Because I'll tell you straight up, this looked like an Air Force One in my opinion. You know what I mean? So heads are saying, oh, the toe's different. Someone compared this to a damn Stan Smith. I almost fainted. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Yeah, I mean,
my bad.
It's this, Tony. It's this, basically, right?
Yeah, or yeah, I guess you could say.
But you're having fun with it. But you're admitting you're just having fun with it. So I don't
look at the difference between us and Warren Lotas at this point. He was making a career out of this shit.
Yeah.
If this shoe done never drops, we're gonna just keep doing what we're doing. We're not trying to make a like this is not our future. You know what I'm saying? Like Warren Lotas is trying to make a future at this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga said, oh, my bad. That guy said,
it's over. It's over now. Don't
that
worry.
guy said, it's red now. That guy said,
Cashapp. Thank you.
that guy said, what'd he say? You know, this is the future of Warren Lotas shoe line. Like, this is his future. Like, this is not our future. This is just us messing around, you know?
Tony, just don't drop a black one and then a wheat one, because then we're gonna think something's up. All right.
They drop the black nasties.
Look, a lot of us love West Side Gun, right? And he's constantly putting out stuff that's inspired by other stuff. Always. He's always grabbing stuff and putting it from wrestling to Versace and all types of stuff. I buy all of his stuff because I'm a fan and I love the style.
I mean, Nike does it too, low key. Like people don't even. I mean, Nike just is doing those Freddie 95s. Them are not actual Freddie like collabed.
I think it's dope. I think it's dope what you're doing, Tony. I would like to see this shoe actually come out, but like I said, you probably heard my opinion. I just need a little bit more, I guess, flair, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
From, you know what I mean? So I think it's dope. Even if you drop these ones, like somebody, I don't know who mentioned it on the live yesterday. I just heard like friends and family. Like even if you made 100 of these and put these friends and family, and then you did some other ones that are actually going to be for the masses. You know what I mean? But the masses, regardless if they follow you or not, like they need something. You know what I mean? Like I think it's long overdue for you guys.
Yeah,
personally, that's just my opinion.
In all honesty, this was it straight ahead, right? Okay, we were designing the shoe when the pigeon thing dropped. Warren got sued, and then he came out with this other design that is just horrible, horrendous in my opinion. And I said, you know what? Hey, Bull, I'm about to post a picture right now. I go downstairs, I take the picture, and I upload it and say, why not? Because right now is a perfect time. Everything's going crazy. People are going berserk about this ugly shoe that he dropped. And I'm just like, why not? Like, why not just, you know, put it out there? Why not possibly drop it? Because if it's been accepted by so many people, you know, why not? So that's where that whole
he said this. He says Tony's a master manipulator because of he has the nice guy act. People give him a pass.
I think it's more so Bull with the nice guy act. I'm more so the messy one, Manalo. I just am a good person overall, but I'm messy.
Well, I think that's why last night on that stream you got that pass, because if I was on that stream, I would have told you you're crazy. You look like an Air Force One. You guys,
but Delz, you said you would rock it though.
If it was for free, I'm not going to buy it.
Okay, well but there's shoes out there that you wouldn't rock. You wouldn't rock them pigeons, would you? Them Warren Lotas?
If they're free, yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to spend money on something when there's a real thing out there. That's
but the fact that you're willing to rock it,
I would wear them because they look clean.
But that's all that matters to me. Like
clean. It's a clean look, and I like the lettering on there. It got the up tempo. It's clear as day. It's from the up tempo, right or no?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a dope idea that we've kind of seen already. We have seen already with the flea markets, but. You know, it's fun. It's a fun. If you're coming at it in a way that I can't be mad at, and I'll never be mad at a designer making an idea. At the end of the day, this is all art. It's ideas. It's being creative, and I feel bad for someone like Warren. I've said it again and again. Some people dog him.
That's not fun though, right there. That's not fun that was not fun what you just showed. That was like him trying to salvage what he just lost.
Yes. I feel like he's definitely trying to just pull whatever's left out of this. You know what I'm saying? Like a burning house and he's running out trying to pull something out, right? That's what I see right now when I look at this.
Yeah.
I wonder if he has those shoes already made on deck. or people have to wait again. You know what I mean?
I'm getting vibes that he probably was planning to drop these way later on, but it was like an emergency thing. You feel me?
Look,
yeah, he's on the mad scramble.
You can't afford to lose that money that he made off those pigeons and everything else. So especially now he's going through a lawsuit.
Yo, what he could have done is he had the order in, and then he explained to the people overseas, I can't put this shoe out no more. Can we switch it up? You know what I'm saying? And then this is what he's getting done with all that money that was put into it all. That could be what the case could be. I mean, it takes time for shoes to go into production. It's not like you can just call up, hey, yo, we need an order, bang, bang, and it's back in a week. This takes time, How long did it take for you to get those shoes back, the ones that you made, if you don't mind me asking?
This one was extremely fast, actually, about 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. It was like extremely fast. It wasn't supposed to be that fast, but they got it done for some reason. It was weird. I asked them how the hell they do that, and they said they were trying to get orders, I think before a holiday or something like that.
Well, do you think the reason why it was fast is because they possibly have a lot of these shoes in stock? So they just
because there's they're not just like, the thing is, these shoes aren't just sitting like blanks, just like on a table somewhere. They have to cut them. They have to do the stuff still. Like regardless, they might have a lot of the materials, but as far as the cutting and all that, no. Because the second one that I got done, it's the second one I had done like it's been taken way past the time that the first one took. So
now let me ask you a question about this shoe, because I'm noting this now as I'm getting up close. Does it have is the medial side and the lateral side one leather panel? There's no divider like you see on the Air Force One, where you have the mid panel. Is it just one panel and then you have the lettering sewed on top of it?
You're talking about that little square in the middle?
Yes. By the swoosh.
Hold on.
Because it looks like they just used one sheet of leather.
It's the middle. It has the middle panel.
Oh, it does. Okay. On the photo, it doesn't seem like that.
Yeah, the M covers it probably.
Okay. Yeah, the M and the P probably. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, man, I appreciate you coming through here, man. As I said, like, if you watched it from the beginning, I didn't come here to use you as a roast. I feel like, you were doing your thing out there, and I'm seeing a trend. We're seeing so many different people putting out different versions of shoes that look like Nike sneakers and Jordan shoes. The Raging Bull right here. Tony, you gonna get a pair of these or no? What do you think?
I'm straight on that.
Oh man, Bull at RC. You can pull.
Maybe that might be for him. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. We got the Amazon joints,
Oh my God.
But yeah, if you're just having fun with it, I don't see what the problem is. I mean, people wearing this type of stuff, embracing that. So why the hell can't they have a little fun? That's my personal opinion. And whatever that means, that can mean shit.
In all honesty, like, let's say we dropped that first one and it made us this crazy money, right? I just wouldn't feel comfortable continuing doing that.
I think if you do it once, I don't even see it as being so corny. I think you just diving into the history of what's going on in sneakers, having fun with it.
No, well, I said I wouldn't feel comfortable like continuing to do it.
Oh, if you continue, whatever my word is worth, I would think that's so corny. But doing one run, I think that's fun. Like, why the hell not? For your fans, your supporters. I had someone before say, man, if it had Delz on it, I'd buy it. Like, it's fun. Am I gonna produce that? No, because I that's not on my plan of things to do. But why the hell not? If that's what you like, and I don't judge people for buying it. If you're watching, buy what you like. If you want to buy Warren Lotas, buy his stuff, buy whatever. Nike don't cut me a check. None of these brands really care about us. All they do is use us. So,
Tony, do you care about us? Or are you just using us?
Yeah, I mean, that's why.
Yeah, Tony is a brand. I forget.
I do care. I do care about y'all. That's why if I do drop this, I need to make sure that the quality is there. Because if it's like that first shoe I showed you, that would be disrespect. So I'm trying to make sure that.
I'm talking about brands like Nike and Adidas.
Yeah, the fucking monsters.
Brand.
Oh yeah. They don't. Yeah, I mean, you're as good as you can. You're as good as you are to them.
Yeah, so you're being used when you got these corporate brands coming at you. you know. But they always say, you know, what do they say? If you can't be used, then you're useless, right? So sometimes you look at it different ways. Man. Oh man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you letting me come on.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's only fair. I would be a real ass to not let you come up here and explain everything. And I appreciate your honesty. And I will make it clear, I'm not dissing the guys on that stream yesterday. I got love for them and the girl on there. I just got to speak my mind on it because why the hell wouldn't I? We're covering Lotus. We got to cover this too. So thank you for your time, man. I appreciate you. Dude.
All right. Yep.
All right. So we had Tony come through here and explain how the whole vibe to this shoe right here. This was a great stream. Yo, thank you so much for the Cash App from my dude right here. We gotta show that love for the Cash App. Shout out to my dude Jordan who sent the Cash App. You know, that's the ultimate compliment. We gotta hit you with the ultimate. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. That thing is so funny, right? And by the way, if anyone ever wants to play around with it, the app is called Reface. I know phone with that. An Ultimate Delz mask was supposed to be delivered, but it still hasn't came from WWE. Unfortunately, I was gonna wear it. Sucks. They just are taking forever. But yeah, because this video is definitely it's going yellow. Without a doubt. So if anyone wants to send a Cash App, I mean, we've got so much profanity in here, it's like breaking records. This guy's
I apologize for cursing word,
which is okay. It's all right. We're having fun here. I'm not taking it that seriously. So
Per's a wild boy.
Yeah. I was like, whoa. I mean, like, you know, I know Zay, there's no holds barred on his show. I don't even mean it as dissing him. It's just, it's ruthless over there. I want to try to keep it PG-13 over here. Shout out to, you know, everyone that came through here. Shout out to everyone's opinions. You know, some people had different opinions. We had, you know, Perm and Ron definitely had different opinions, which it's going to happen. People are going to have different thoughts. You know what I mean? But it's just sneakers at the end of the day. And I think this is a good one to rewatch too. This is going to be a fun one to rewatch, right?
Facts.
All right, I got to get out of here. Hey, Delz, I got to get out of here. I'm already lagging, but keep doing what you're doing. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
DS, you already know what's up. I'll see you.
Bro.
All right, everybody in the chat that put up with me, thank you.
Get out of here. Get put up with you, man. You're welcome here anytime.
Yeah, Delz, I think this is a dope live. It was dope that how you and Tony was able to talk and everything, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that should have happened a while ago. You know, I mean, I think sometimes the internet kind of steers the boat sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it sometimes puts more fuel on the fire when there's not even really much of a fire. It's just assumptions. Some people think that I'm just some kind of angry, bitter guy when I'm really not. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that at the time I was frustrated about a few things that didn't even have to do with that stream, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's so old, it's not even worth talking about anymore.
Well, you know, I'm glad the water's under the bridge, and you know.
I mean, look, it's a big deal. He even got on here, like we actually talked. You know what I mean? On my platform, and you know, I mean, as I said with his shoe, I told him because he said, Delz, you said you would wear this shoe. I would wear them, but I wouldn't purchase them because to me, I just feel like, yo, they're gonna look nice on feet, but why buy that when I could buy an Air Force One? That's my whole thing. If he was like, yo, Delz, I got a size 9, I'm gonna mail them to you. You know, I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna say hell yeah, send them to me. You know what I mean?
And he know exactly where I was coming from. Like, yo, DS when we're in New York.
We grew up on that Air Force One. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't wear that shoe in New York. He already know what time it is. I can't wear that.
Well, I'm not living in New York anymore.
Well, you good. They won't get on you, but
I don't even think. I think that it's a different day and age. People are embracing things they wouldn't normally embrace. I don't even know necessarily if in New York people would totally clown that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if I'm uptown Harlem or the Bronx, they're gonna clown because you know that's like their shoe, the white.
It depends if you're hanging out. If you want like
the shoe uptown is coming from, you know, the name of shoe uptown is coming from like uptown, like Harlem and the Bronx. And I don't live there though, but I'm saying like let's say one day I'll go out there and wearing that shoe, and then that's my ass right there. But, but like he said, like I would definitely wear that shoe like out of New York, you know, out of state and everything.
I mean, you know, at the end of the day, too, man, I'm at the point in my life, I don't care what anyone thinks about me. You know what I mean? It's like we got to come to our senses, everyone, and just wear what you like. You know what I mean? Who cares what people think? And that's the whole thing why, like, the people that do the reps and all that, I can't even judge them. I know some people do, but I can't because I'm like, look, they feel comfortable in their own skin. They feel comfortable wearing the shoe. Me, the reason why I don't wear the reps is because there's the real thing out there. So it's like,
if I fuck with it, I will buy it, but I just want to wear it in like certain areas in New York. But
I never got chased out of New York. I actually have people from New York that come to see me all the time. You could go right to Yonkers, New York, go on Ravine, go to Cinco Cinco and ask about Delz. But be careful on that neighborhood.
Nah, Henry. You say it's new times, bro, but nah, man. You still got the old school guys out there. You know, you still got the old school guys out there that on you for Henry. Like you say it's new times, but when you go to like that's like disrespecting like Harlem and the Bronx. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Well, does you know what I'm saying?
The Air Force One is such an easy thing to fake, and you've been in New York, and I know you be on foot. You like a foot soldier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You be out there moving. So you see the bootleg Air Force One, especially years ago when you jump in the subways, and then you know the underground subways, especially uptown. You see them selling them before you walk up, especially
they
like
don't sell them, but you
like,
see people wearing them. You know what I mean? Like if I'm walking around,
they look the same, bro. The Fugazis and the
they look the same. Like something like what Tony's doing. Like Tony understand. He even understand it. He's like, he just want to wear it in New York, but he'll wear it, you know.
Hey, why'd you cam up, bro? I came up on the Delz mixtape. Still got the dip set.
I don't know, Henry, man. You're not from New York, bro. It's a different breed out there, bro. I'm telling you, it's different out
man.
There, bro.
Yeah, I put out a lot of mixtapes, man, in my days. Jesus. A lot of people, man. He says, I'm just capping kuh. Oh, God.
No, he's just capping kuh.
That's what what's his name says. D Blizzy. Shout out to D Blizzy. Man, but I had fun with this one. This was last night's stream was last night's stream. If you didn't watch it, DS, you will love it. It was so good, bro. It was so good. Yeah, I had mad people come up with people were breaking out freaking Nike mags and all types of craziness, man. It was
I missed it, because I'm mad I missed it because I usually. But you haven't. What you have going on tonight? Because today's Friday night.
I don't think I am. I'm having a little bit of a party for 2 days at the house. I'm gonna have people here for 2 days straight. So that's why we're doing the early vid. That's right, Throwback. And we got to get Throwback in here and also shoes up to show your sneaker collection. Guys, everyone I'm mentioning here, including DS, do you guys have Halloween sneakers? Maybe, and also Henry, if you guys have Halloween shoes, maybe we could do a special tomorrow. It'll be at, I got to figure out the time when I have time to go and do this while people are over.
Well, I can't do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's my niece's birthday.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm still in Florida. We have other people that got Halloween shoes. Please DM me at RealDJDELZ on Instagram, or you can hit me up on Twitter at DJDELZ. DM me and say, I got a few Halloween shoes, even if you have one. And maybe we'll do like a Halloween special around like 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 7 o'clock. And a quick, half an hour to an hour, do a video on Halloween shoes. You know what I'm saying? That would be fun, Yeah. Just DM me so I can work with everyone's schedule. What's up, Sleeves?
Hey, what's going on, man?
You don't got the sleeves today.
Not today. Got to live up to the name once in a while.
All right.
Man, I tell you, had some dental work done, so I don't know how long I'll be on here, but thought
what you got done, man? You eating too much candy, or you got some wisdom teeth?
Years ago, maybe, because I had a filling from years ago, and I guess over time, sometimes they just kind of like crack a little bit.
Yeah, mine came out. I got like a big hole in my teeth.
Okay, so it's like they went in and like they took the old one out, put in a fresh one. Took a lot longer than I expected, but you know, it feels better back there. You know, it doesn't feel like a sharp piece on my tooth. So,
do you guys know each other, DS and Shoes Up?
I'm subscribed to him.
Yeah. These
because I know
right here, man.
We were in the same. I mean, other than your channel, we've been in the same lives, like comments of lives and stuff a few times. So.
Hey, can you guys do you mind holding the fort down for a second? I just got to check on my daughters because they're doing
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm subscribed to you, but I never had a chance to hop in on one of your lives. I was I'm out here in Florida right now. I'm a little busy and everything, so I've been like, in and out and everything.
How's everything going down in Florida overall? Because I hear it gets kind of crazy down there with, one with the weather, one with
I'm visiting right now, but the weather seems beautiful, man. I'm not ready to go back to New York.
Yeah. Like I'm up here in Virginia, and I don't know what it is, but lately we've been getting a lot of like the rain and the storms and stuff. So it's been a little crazy.
What's so crazy? Early this month, I was in Virginia. Before I got to Florida, because my brother lived in Virginia.
Oh, around
Virginia Beach, around there.
Oh yeah, that's like 30, maybe 40 minutes from me, depending on what part you're going to.
Okay. I was around Chesapeake.
Okay, yeah. I haven't been down to Chesapeake in a bit, but I used to go down there a lot like years ago.
Okay.
Because it's one of those things, like around here, we're all kind of separated. You know, we have all these different cities.
I see. Even over here in Florida, I'm so used to New York and everything like close by, driving distance, bus or train.
Yeah, around here, it's like I got friends that are in like Newport News, and that's like 20 minutes that way. And Norfolk's like 20 minutes that way, and 20 minutes that way to Portsmouth. And it's like you got to make a bit of a drive. So if you don't have a car and you're trying to get somewhere, it kind of sucks a little bit.
Yeah,
because it's like the public transportation. I mean, there's like city buses that will run around like right where you live. But if you're really trying to go somewhere, I mean, I'd imagine like the Ubers and stuff probably get a little pricey when you start going through the tunnels and have to deal with the traffic.
Yeah, and the tolls and all that stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, I haven't been to New York in, man, it's been a long time. I think 2007.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and it's not like I went up there and had a bad time. It's just, you know how like you want to go back somewhere, you just don't make it.
Yeah.
It just never happened. Yeah, at least not yet. But one of my cousins, he moved back up there because he teaches and stuff. So I'm gonna have to make an excuse to visit him when it's sensible to go visiting people again.
Listen, if you come to New York, man, just hit me up.
Oh, definitely.
I'll show you around.
Yo, DS is friendly as hell, man. He's ready to hang out with anyone, bro.
That's
what I like about DS. He's like, yo, I'm gonna come to your hood.
I hang out with everybody. I know Delz don't get along with Rob Dollars, but I'll can a VA. I hang out with Rob.
Yo, you can't even say that name here.
Okay. I hang out with a certain someone over there in VA.
No, Jordan, thank you for coming through here, bro. Got love for you. You know that, man.
Salutes. Down here in Florida, I was trying to link with Zaya and everything, but he's a lot busy. Even Tops, we're all trying to link over with Tops.
Oh, for some reason I thought he was in Texas.
Yeah, Tops is in Florida, right?
Tops is in Florida, but I'm like out here a little further out from Orlando. I'm like in Davenport.
Okay.
Yo, what do you guys think of this shoe, man?
It's really bulky.
Yeah, it does look a little bulky. It looks like it's comfortable bulky though.
This is Jaden Smith New Balance.
Really? What?
I did a review on it. You guys should check it out. It's linked in the description. On feet, I think these look really good and they're mad comfortable, but they look really good on feet, I think. Check out the video. Let me know what you guys think of them, but let me know in the chat and in the comments how you feel about these.
Like,
Honest, you live in New York, bro.
It reminds me of the Adidas Climacool Vento, like because they had like that segmented sole, kind of like that, but like smaller pieces.
Yeah.
These are really hard to buy. These colorways keep selling out. And I was able to get these early. And I like them on feet, man. I've been wearing them. They're actually, I really like them. But, you know, look, some people aren't going to like them. And as I said, man, I'm not here to be a shoe salesman. Tell me what you're thinking of them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Oh, he said DS Line. He never showed me around.
He live in New York. Why should I show him around?
I think because he's scared of you, bro. Look at you. You scary, bro. That's what you're
Yeah. But yo, I'm gonna head out. I gotta charge my computer. I got some stuff to do today.
Nah, that's no problem, man.
If you on later, I'll hop in.
Yeah, but I would love to stream. I love streaming on Friday nights. It's just I have people coming over here.
Yeah.
But you know, depending on the vibe, if I got a chance to, you know, jump on here, I will definitely. That's for sure.
Dope live. This is definitely one.
Yeah, this was a fun one. Did you catch this from the beginning? Shoes?
No, so I got back home from the dentist not that long ago. I watched Anthony Levine had posted a video with those Atmos dunks, and I watched that, and then I saw this and I jumped in here.
So, dope. Yes, we were talking about this shoe right here. You know, the whole Warren Lotus thing.
Yeah, I was on.
Well, now he's offering this instead because he can't sell them. He said those other ones.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about this because I seen. Are you familiar with Tony and Bull? Those guys?
Yeah.
So they're putting out their own shoe. They may, excuse me, because we got verification. They may.
Okay.
And I watched the stream, and there was a lot of people in there. And it seemed like everyone was trying to say basically this don't look like an Air Force One. So I wanted to bring this up because it's only fair. If we're going to talk about Warren, we got to talk about this. Because I want to know if I was crazy that I think this looks like almost exactly like Air Force.
Who said it doesn't though? Because like,
it doesn't. You think?
I mean, to me, just like if I just took like a quick glance or whatever, I would think.
I'm sorry, good job. I'm gonna head out.
All right, bro.
I'll see you later, man.
So you don't think this looks like Air Force One? I'm not trying to.
Oh no, I do. I'm curious who doesn't and why.
Oh, you're saying it does look like an Air Force One?
Yeah.
Yeah, and because I was surprised and I was feeling like maybe it's hard to tell people in their face about like what, because you're trying to be polite about the situation. Because the guy who created this, half of the guys that created this was on a live stream. So maybe they were just trying to be polite about it. Or maybe I'm crazy, but I'm clearly not crazy because he even said the guy Tony was on here live and he was actually saying yes, you know. And he was saying that they're just having fun with it. It's nothing that serious, so, you know.
Right. But, I mean, hopefully it does well for him, you know, because I got nothing against those guys or anything.
Of course.
It's just like, if the question comes up, it's like, yeah, they do look pretty similar. And I think he had pretty good luck or got good results when he had his, who was it he made a shoe with? Man, I can't remember. It wasn't ASICS, was it?
No, Saucony. We all had one.
Yeah.
I had one. He had one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, and that was, you know, it feels like that was forever ago, but it was probably only like a couple of years.
No, it was a long time. It was about 4 years ago now.
Oh, okay. Well, man.
Time flies, bro.
Yeah, it really does then. Because I was thinking, it was like 2 years ago. But yeah, I guess man.
Yeah, time flies, man. Look, I've been live right now for 2 hours. I don't even feel like it's been more than an hour. It's crazy.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Like last night, I was just talking about movies and stuff because, you know, every now and then people want to talk about other things or whatever.
Of course.
And with that being something that anybody can jump into, you know, because every subscriber, every friend, every fan you have likes shoes, but they all also like something else that you're into. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised no Mandalorian talk today. No one talking Mandalorian, huh? Do you watch the Star Wars Mandalorian
See,
series?
that's the thing. Like, I'm not a Star Wars guy.
Oh, okay.
I don't really talk about that because then the
That's not your
conversation
thing.
shifts.
Okay. You're into superheroes though, right?
Oh yeah.
So hey, I caught this late, but I've been hearing so much great stuff about. Did you watch The Boys on Amazon Prime?
Not yet, but like, because I've been behind on some other shows that I'm trying to finish up. Because you know how it is. Like, you don't want to take on too much new stuff. Like when you have a bunch of stuff you're still watching. But like every time I see a trailer, commercial, or whatever for that, it makes me want to like stop whatever it is I am doing and just like, okay, you know what? Let me just jump into this.
Dude, it is so good. I've been binge watching it all week. And I have so many people that I follow on Twitter. Shout out to my dude John Draper. John Draper. He this guy used to even own like a comic book store back in the days, and he was heavy into like music back in the days. And he loves comics, and he's very critical with stuff. And I think part of it has to do with that he actually owned a comic book store. So you got to have passion on an actual store.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He praises the hell out of The Boys. So I'm like, I finally realized I have Amazon Prime. I could watch this. And I didn't realize until I watched the new Borat movie. Did you see the Borat movie?
No, is that for free on there? Like,
if you have Amazon Prime, you just go on your computer and you can watch it, or you can hook it up to your Fire Stick or whatever, and you can watch The Boys for free. The Borat movie you got to watch. To me, it was funny, but you definitely can't watch it around the youngins. Like,
so I'll watch that Borat movie. I just didn't realize. I thought because it was new, I thought maybe it was one of those things like you could buy it on there or something. But
it's free. It's absolutely free if you have Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I have
never
Prime.
realized that.
Because I mean, the shipping alone is reason enough for me to have Prime.
There's so much to watch. It's like I just opened up a new door. You know what I'm saying? To a whole new world. And man, so I watched the Borat movie twice because I loved it. I watched it by myself once and then once with my wife, and we were laughing our asses off. And then I realized it was recommending The Boys next. So I was like, let me watch this. And I've seen the commercials and the characters. Some of them were kind of goofy, like the one kind of like dressed like Captain America meets Superman, and
like grittier.
Yeah, he's got like the Zach Morris kind of face and everything, like a little pretty boy with the blonde, hair to the side. And dude, this show is so clever. Without spoiling it, just so you can understand. So you get introduced to all these superheroes, but dude, they're corrupt. They're really like some real dirt bags. There's this group called the Seven, and they're ran like it's a corporate business. So they have like management, and it's like insane. They're like, we're gonna book you for this. You're gonna work in Chicago for the week and save people. And they're like dirt bags. They're like complete Hollywood scum. And they do really foul stuff. And then you have these other group of guys, the Boys. I don't think they ever really call themselves the Boys, but they're people that are kind of know what's the truth, and they're going against them. And it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
Season 2, like I highly recommend you watch it. It's so freaking good. I
might have to bump that up a little bit though.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you now. It's so good. Like you just gotta sometimes the first episodes you may not feel it, but just go through it. I think by the end of the first episode you'll be like, oh my god, this is crazy, because you'll be like, I get it. I get why people are really digging this. It's so fire. It's a great show. And The Mandalorian, even if you're not a Star Wars fan, look, I'm wearing the Mandalorian tee. I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, I saw that in your story a minute ago.
Yeah. So it's not like your average Star Wars. It's more of like action superhero like. So it's not really like lightsabers and all of that. So you may actually like The Mandalorian. I love it. I think it's good. He says if you like The Boys, you would like Preacher. Have you ever seen Preacher? I've never seen that one, but I
remember around the time that Preacher was kind of like getting like some more mainstream popularity, I was kind of getting into Outkast at that time. I don't remember if it had a show, but I was reading the comics, like the Outkast comics, and I wanted to get into Preacher, but I don't remember what happened. I don't know if I just forgot or what, but I did see an episode or two. It seemed like it could be like pretty interesting, you know? But I think like the parts of episodes that I saw was like later in the season. So then you're seeing like so much is happening and you're like, okay, you know, I don't want to really watch too much of this because like if I get into it, this could like spoil something, you know?
Mhm.
That and you're little off. Like you don't know what.
And going to the Mandalorian real quick, Sasha Banks is actually in the Mandalorian season 2.
Really?
Yeah, and I think that's why they gave her the title at Hell in a Cell. Did you watch Hell in a Cell?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I think they gave her the title because, you know, they knew that the show was coming on and Star Wars is a big deal. And she's in the Star Wars show.
That's crazy. Like, I didn't even realize that.
So you see how it all's coming together. How are you not going to have her as the champion on your company if you were, you know, Vince? How are you not going to have her as the champion when she's on the damn Star Wars show, you know?
Yeah,
that's like insane.
Get her out there and all that stuff. Cena, he's going to be in one of the Suicide Squad movies, right?
I heard about that. I think he'll be good too.
Yeah. Because he's got, I mean, I don't know what character he's going to be playing or anything, but just from the times when I've like seen him speak or whatever, because like at Comic-Con or stuff, and it's like that dude, like he can work a crowd. Like he's got the charisma and everything. So whatever route he needs to go, he can play that up. No problem. He's done the comedy movies. He's had the serious roles.
He's been really funny in the comedies that he's done too. I legit laughed at, like, you know, I thought they were really good, you know.
And you can see that it's just like who he is. You know what I'm saying? He's just got a funny side to him. Mm-hmm. You know, so that's cool.
He's aging like crazy. He's beginning to look like Forrest Gump a little bit. I mean, not Forrest Gump. What's that other guy? Ernest. Whatever his name is. Ernest Goes the King.
I know who you're talking about, and it's funny because the other day on like one of the pay-per-views, you know, they have the kickoff show and like JBL was on there, and I'm like, man, like him and Cena are almost looking alike here.
Yes, I couldn't believe that was him.
And I was like,
look, I'll show you. I got a share screen. I'll show you how he's really beginning to look like this guy. See, this is the Ernest dude.
Yes, because I haven't seen Ernest in years.
Yeah, he looks like him. You can't deny. Maybe you can, but
no, that's very much yeah.
Yeah, he's looking like Ernest a little bit.
Man, that is crazy. I never would have thought that.
I seen that meme and I was like, dude, it's wild, man. He says that he thinks that the character he's portraying is Guardian. Okay.
I think that I happen to have it out because, like, I don't know if you guys in the chat are like, you watch like the animated DC comic movies.
I heard they're great, but I haven't gotten a chance to watch.
I heard they're supposed to make one for the Red Sun.
Oh wow!
I don't know if you know the story, but it's basically like instead of landing in America, Superman landed in Russia, right? Mm-hmm. So they have like the equivalent of Batman and I think Wonder Woman in there, and they just tell a Superman story from a very different perspective. And it's all just included in that one book, you know what I mean? It doesn't go on for years.
Yeah, it's just a fun story.
Yeah, just something to make you think. But that, I would like to see that for sure. Yeah, the DC animated films, I'm not going to say they've all been flawless because I'm sure there's some that aren't that great, but like Flashpoint was really good. The Red Hood, that was a solid one as well. Man, they're doing pretty good. I don't know if you have what is it? HBO Max, I think is where a lot of their movies are.
I haven't, my time is so limited. So like right now, like my focus is finishing up The Boys and then getting to The Mandalorian. Like, and like I barely have time to watch stuff. They're coming out with, I think, a TV series for the Moon Knight too.
That, when I got into comics, he was one of the first characters that I heard about because it was through like buying the cards. Remember the trading cards? Like,
of course.
Yeah.
I have a binder of them still.
Oh, really? Man, that's cool. But yeah, Moon Knight was one of those ones where, like, you'd get the card and like you just had to read that, and that's how you knew anything about him, because there was no internet. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, this guy seems like he'd be pretty cool, So now, like, when they're bringing back some of these characters that I remember, like, but didn't see a lot of, like him or like Morbius or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing them, to see how they are presented on TV and stuff, because a lot of those TV shows, like especially the Marvel ones, were like the Netflix ones, are really good.
Oh man, the guy that's playing him is this guy. I forgot his name. It's something Isaac. He actually plays a character in the new Star Wars movie. Let me see if I could pull up who he is. Let's see.
Let's see. There's a new Superman animated movie, soft reboot. I didn't know about that. Just looking at what's in the chat here from Gigantor.
Okay, so this is.
Are you playing off the He-Man name? Because I think there was a Gigantor in the He-Man universe.
This is the guy. This guy right here, Oscar Isaac. I don't know if you're familiar with his work, but he was in Star Wars, the newer Star Wars. He's gonna be playing him. So, yeah. I mean, he's a good actor. I think he's going to do a great job.
And that's the thing, because, like,
nope.
Even if he's not super well known right now, you do a good job in a movie like that, and it's going to get your name out there. You know?
He was in the past 3 Star Wars movies, so his name is out there. He's ready. He's ready.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because they have taken some people that, like, haven't been in, like, movies that were big, but they've been in other movies, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then they throw them in there, and like they kind of explode on that side. But off of the Marvel things, though, you know how they have like the next wave of movies that'll be coming around eventually, like Blade, and they've got The
Rock is doing one, right?
I think he's gonna be in Black Adam.
Yes,
that's
it.
Okay, yeah, but. That next wave of Marvel movies, just based on how well the previous 10 years did or whatever, I'm very interested to see how all this stuff plays out the second time around, because all those little things that they did to like intertwine the movies, this is very well thought out.
Salute to my dude, Gotta Be Legend. Salute. You definitely got to watch this stream from the beginning. This was an action-packed stream. I'm telling you now. We had so much guests in here. Tony D, Ron reviews. It was wild today. Definitely watch this from the beginning. This is one that everyone's gonna want to watch. I'm trying to think if there's anything really to cover right now. I've been on this thing for 2.5 hours. I'm almost ready to get up out of here.
Yeah, I got you. I know I came in fairly late.
No, hey, listen, I'd rather you come in here than not at all. So, you're always welcome in here.
I saw
I'm like tapped out here. I've been standing for 2.5 hours on the street.
Yeah, it's like you got the adrenaline going, like you're talking to people, you're doing this, and you're interacting.
Yeah, it was so good today. And last night's stream was so good. Good. Because I talked about how they postponed my order with Air Jordan 4s, the Fire Reds. I ordered them on the shock drop. They postponed my order, and then I have people that came in the chat last night and said, "Yo, I just got my order. I didn't even pay for the 2-day shipping." I'm like, ain't that some BS? They got the free shipping, got their shoes. I paid $5 extra, and I'm still waiting for my shoes. They said they're getting pushed back now.
That makes no sense to me. Like, I mean, every time I try to I don't really win on sneakers very often, but every time I try, like, I don't even think about the 2-day shipping thing. I'm just trying to get that order in.
Yeah.
But I think from what somebody told me, there's a certain time frame where, like, between when you get your order confirmation number, like, you can email customer service or do the live chat and have the 2-day shipping added on. So if you don't remember to do it, it's like a couple hours where you have that opportunity.
Yeah, they just sent me another email too at 1:33 p.m. today, and they said we want to let you know, due to circumstances beyond our control, your order will be delayed past the original estimated date. I mean, it's annoying. I really wanted these. What are we gonna do? I've been having a bad week with sneakers. I'll tell you that, man. It's been
Yeah, what happened with the dunk? Not the dunks. The
mag BB mags. They don't know how to loosen them. I called up Nike. They said Nike's going to be emailing me with instructions. I had someone tell me that this happened to them. They spoke to someone in corporate and they said that there's no way of loosening them all the way. You're going to have to return them. I had another guy tell me they spoke to someone at Nike and they're working on an update on the app to loosen them completely to factory. Because I was telling them, listen, I can't put my foot in the shoe, but I wear a size 9 and I don't have a wide foot. It just came in too tight. I go, what happens if I give the shoe to someone or sell the shoe to someone that wears my size and they can't put their foot in there? They should have a reset where it goes to factory, where like the factory settings where it's completely loosened. You know what I mean? Like, it's so weird how they set that up, you know? And yes, he has a YouTube channel. That's his YouTube channel right there. Shoes Up, Sleeves Down. Everyone go subscribe to him. Awesome dude, man. And you know, that isn't that how you write it on your
Yeah, same thing.
So I mean, most people that come up here, what they put on the thing is usually what their channel is. So yeah, subscribe to him. He got good stuff.
I do appreciate that.
Fan, big into movies.
I'll be doing my the Black Phones video later. I was able to get those through a friend because they came out in Hawaii, and you know, I guess they're not a huge popular thing over there, so he was able to get a pair for me.
Yeah, those sold really well. They're really nice shoes, man.
Yeah, but that's about the shoes though. That is crazy that there was no, because I saw people kept saying a lot of the same variations, like hold these 2 buttons.
Yeah, and I did it already.
Hold this button for that long. And you're like, I'm doing that right now, though. Like, it's not turning red or it's not doing this. And how they don't have some easy, like right there in the app option to just say like reset size or whatever.
Yeah. And in the instructions, it doesn't even tell you any of that information. It says it in about like 20 different languages, basically to go to this website, and it got all breakdowns. But it tells you how to reset it where you can link it back to your phone because people are having trouble with that. But the thing that's just so crazy to me is, why would you put out a product and not make it where it could go back to its factory settings where the laces are completely loose? What happens if someone's wearing them and there's a defect and it just puts your freaking foot in a chokehold, right?
At least like an emergency switch somewhere.
Exactly.
You
like,
know?
that's pretty scary if you think about it. You know what I mean?
It's like, how can, because I saw you were holding it up and like there's like the wires and stuff. It's like, how can you not have some emergency release on the shoe, like in case you need to, I mean,
get out of the shoe? Yeah.
Yeah, like if you need to just get it off all of a sudden for whatever reason, which, you know, could happen, how is there not just like, oh, well, on the inside of the tongue, you hit this button and then it just forces everything to release?
What happens if like your foot catches on fire and you're not near your phone, right? I mean, I know that's crazy to think that could happen, but let's just say some strange thing happens where your sneaker catches on fire and it's locked into your foot where you can't pull it off. You can't press the button. Pain, what's up, my guy? Like, what do you do in those circumstances? You know what I mean? I couldn't even stick a bottle in there. I don't know if you watched that part. I was trying to put a bottle of water so people could understand how tight it was.
Because I saw like where it started and then you do something. It's like, if I do that, it's going to tighten again. And then it would tighten again. And it's like, how's this thing getting smaller? Yeah, see, I know the Vapor Max 20 has that. It's like, I haven't.
That was a really funny stream because of that, like my reactions to like me just having a crappy day with that. And people are like, I feel bad that I'm laughing about this, but as I said, my pain is sometimes your pleasure, just like with other people. I watch other people's videos and it's funny. And I don't get offended by that. But also the people that were popping up was funny. Did you catch that with the animations that were popping up?
No.
Oh my God. There's a part where people are putting, you know, some filthy animations up. They're saying, oh, I can help you. And then they cam up. And then they just pop up like Goku doing something really nasty. Another guy popped up and it was like Sonic the Hedgehog with one of these popping out.
Yeah.
And my reaction was so funny because I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because they're like they pop up and it's completely black screen with their name and they're like, hello? And I'm like, hey, what's up? They're like, hello? I'm like, can you help me? They're like, no, but very cool. And then all of a sudden they put the animation like Goku like doing some nasty stuff. I'm like, ah. And the beauty of it is YouTube gives you an option. After the video's done, you could actually blur stuff out. So I was able to blur it out to salvage the video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's all blurred out now. But and then my boy came in later and cammed up, and he had a mask on. He dressed like a clown, and this dude Kappa was in there. Shout out to my dude Kappa the Great. And we were talking about some serious stuff. Did you see that part when the guy came up as a clown, like a killer clown?
No, because I'm trying to think what day was that? Because I remember I didn't get to watch it.
2 days ago, the stream. I'll give you the title of the stream for anyone's watching because it was just a roller coaster ride of insanity, and it was so funny. People thought it was such a funny stream. So it's called BB Adapt. It's called Nike Adapt BB Mag 2.0 will not loosen. And it's got a picture of me and it says broken Nike. And I'm like this. And I'm like, someone help me on the thumbnail. That's a great one to watch. And the one we did last night, it says Warren Lotas New Sneaker replacing so definitely check out both of those streams. But yeah, man, this is the last call. If anyone got any super chats or cash apps, send them now. You have anything you want me to talk about? I'm tapped out. My brain's fried. I've been talking for 2.5 hours. Man, I appreciate you coming through. Yo, you said you have some Halloween sneakers that you could show.
Do I? I got
not right now, but if you do, DM me and let me know. Maybe we'll put something together quickly tomorrow with a bunch of guys. We'll see if we could do that. Just shoot me a DM if you have anything.
Let's see, because I know I don't have any like straight like Halloween release.
Or stuff that could be inspired by an outfit.
I might have some. I might have some stuff that works for just like loose.
Yeah. We're doing nothing serious. Maybe we can just squeeze in a quick show tomorrow for Halloween. But yeah, keep in touch with me and thank you for coming through, bro.
Oh, no problems. Same to you, and same to everybody else that's out there in the chat. Thanks for coming by, as always. From me, of course, from him. I'll catch you guys later.
Salute, guys. Salute. Sleeves. I'm burnt out, bro. We're running now 2 hours and 36 minutes. I know some people be streaming for 4 hours, but I don't really do that much. But lately we've been doing this. We've been streaming long. We've been giving you long shows. So that's why I feel good about not coming on later, because I feel like this is really good content that I got you guys today, along with last night and the night before. Really trying to give you guys some great content, some great entertainment, especially with everything going on with COVID and everything like that. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Thank you all for tuning in. Oh, I want to speak about one thing real quickly, and I'm annoyed that I forgot to talk about this. I ordered these today. Oh, no, I didn't. I tried checking out, but I couldn't. But I'm about to order these because they're still available. And that is these Kyrie shoes. Let me know how you guys feel about them. And I have them linked in the description box below if you're looking to pick them up. Well, we can actually dig up some better images. The images kind of suck on Nike's site. I posted. And also these Dunks released. Let me know if anyone had any luck picking up these Dunks. This is my blog, thesneakeraddict.com. You guys should go here all the time. I post a lot of links where to find the sneakers, reminders. And, like right here, it shows everywhere you could purchase this shoe. And look, I think these are dope. See, this is a way better image of the shoe. I'm about to pick these up, and they're still available. Link in the description box below. Pick up a pair and use my link, please, because I get a little cutback. When you use my link, Nike passes me a couple of bucks. So definitely use the link in the description. And I'm going to be purchasing these, definitely. We'll be doing a review. But let me know what you think of these, hot or not. Please share the video on Twitter, Facebook. Let people know about this video. Spread the word. I know you guys know people that would love to watch this stream today, especially with everyone we had come through here. So please do so. And let me know your thoughts on everything. I mean, we talked about some great stuff today. Follow the Twitter, of course. Follow the Instagram. Pick up my newest Sneaker Addict t-shirts too. That's linked below. And everyone have a great, great day. Love y'all, all right? And be careful out there. You know, it's Halloween Eve. What do they call it? Devil's Night or something. Be careful out there, guys. All right? And I'll catch you hopefully tomorrow. Love y'all.